Y'all know who it is, and y'all know what it is. It's your boy, Matthew Shack, live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. And it's been 24 hours. It's been 24 hours since the Raiders beat the Kansas City Chiefs on Christmas. So we got some questions that need to be asked, that need to be addressed. First things first, man, salute to the unfiltered nation and the unfiltered fam. I hope you guys are still having great holidays. That's still the holiday season. Hope your Christmas was great. Mine was one of the best Christmases I ever had was yesterday, dog. It's one of the best Christmases I ever had of all time. And so now some questions have been brought up, man. But first things first, man, salute to the unfiltered nation and the unfiltered fam. All I need for you guys to do is to come in, hit the thumbs up, take care of the algorithm, wipe your feet, tip your bartender, man. But let's get a couple of things out the way, man. First things first, man. First things first, man. Okay. Merry Christmas. It's still Merry Christmas up in this piece. Okay. It's still Merry Christmas. All right. Look at your boy. Look at your boy, bro. Okay. The Grinch that stole Christmas from the Kansas City Chiefs, bro. I'm still rocking my shit, dog. It's still Christmas to me, though. I have not stopped celebrating yesterday's win, dog. If you think that I woke up this morning and said, okay, I'm good. No, it's still Cremo, dog. It's still Patrick Mahomes nuts roasted on an open fire. Kelsey dropping hella passes. We still celebrating, dog. Over at my house? Oh, dog. You think I'm bullshitting, bro? I'm still celebrating that shit, dog. Okay. I'm not playing. I'm Grinch from head to toe, bro. Okay. All I got to do is put a number 18 on this cat right here, and he will be Jack Jones. Okay. Jack Jones was the Grinch yesterday that stole Christmas from Kansas City. That shit was beautiful. Okay. I'm not, I'm not gonna do what a lot of you guys are doing. Oh, okay, man, it's cool. Let's move on. Nah, I've waited 3 years to be able to beat the Chiefs, bruh. I'm gonna celebrate this motherfucker all the way till kickoff against the Colts on Sunday. I don't know about what y'all. I don't know what the hell you guys are doing. I don't know what the hell's wrong with y'all. But when it comes to me, I'm telling you that shit now, dog. Okay, I wore this shit today. Okay, this ensemble. I didn't do all of this. But I didn't do the pants because these are my chill pants. But I wore this shit today. Okay, I was at the mall, man, walking around grinched up. Okay, because I felt like the Grinch. I felt like the Grinch. I felt like we ruined Christmas for an entire fan base called Chiefs Kingdom, one of the most arrogant and nauseating, shit talking fan bases out there. They're not saying a word, they're not saying shit. Okay? They're silent as fuck right now. Okay? There's nothing they can say. They can't say, oh, well, we didn't have Patrick Mahomes. Can't say that. Oh, we didn't have Travis Kelsey. Can't say that. They don't have no excuse. They were at full capacity, bro. We didn't have Josh Jacobs. We had a rookie quarterback who didn't do nothing all game. The offense didn't score a point, and we won that game easily, bro. We won that game easily. They never were leading the game, bro. Okay, as far as I can remember. Okay. And I'm celebrating. I'm not like you guys. I know that that shit was hard earned, bro. Okay. I remember every loss we lost to Kansas City, bro. Every loss. From the time that Gruden won and we drove around the stadium 2 times, that next game they played us, that's when they did the ring around the Brosy play. I remember that we were beating them and Damon Arnett left Travis Kelsey in the end zone by himself. I remember every loss, bro. If you think I ain't gonna walk around here with my ass on my shoulders, talking shit to whoever the fuck wants to fuck with me. And nobody does. Let's get that straight. Nobody's fucking with me. Nobody's calling. Nobody's texting. Nobody's DMing. Nobody wants to talk to me right now, bro. They know. Okay? Wrong time. But just in case somebody wants to get squirrely, I'm ready to drag whoever. Now, with all that being said, Merry Christmas, man. It's still Merry Christmas. I don't know what the hell you motherfuckers is talking about. My church Christmas tree still up. Hey, I'm watching the game. I'm chilling in my damn Grinch gear. The fireplace is still rolling. You know what I'm saying? The damn stockings is still hung up with care. And we won yesterday, bro. Beautiful. Now we have to start asking tough questions. So let's go. Let's go ahead and do it. Did Antonio Pierce solidify himself with the full-time job of being the head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders yesterday? That is the question. Has he done enough with last week's 63? Remember, it was a week ago. Remember, it was a week ago. Remember, it was a week ago. Let's not act like it was a month ago when we beat the San Diego, aka Los Angeles Chargers, 63-21. When we were actually winning 63-7, when we pulled our starting defense out of the game. That game, which was the all-time highest scoring game in the 63-year history of the Raiders. No other coach ever scored that many points with them being the coach. And then this yesterday, beating the Kansas City Chiefs, who are the defending world champions, in Arrowhead on Christmas Day. Has he done enough to be the head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders? Now, the obvious answer would be yes. But your boy Uncle Shaq does his research. Your boy Uncle Shaq has been feeling out the landscape, going around. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, I'm on hella Facebook groups. I'm TikTok, I'm everywhere, Reddit, to see what people are saying, bro. Okay, and seeing what the pundits are saying, seeing what ESPN is saying, seeing what Fox Sports 1 is saying, seeing what the NFL Network is saying, seeing what Skip Bayless is saying, seeing what Stephen A. Smith is saying, seeing what Shannon Sharp's saying, seeing what all these people are saying, bro. Now, here's the thing you guys need to understand. First things first, Mark Davis has been in this position before. This isn't the first time he's had an interim head coach come in and totally change the whole culture in a snap of a finger. Win the last 4 games. Your boy AP's halfway there. He's won these 2, and if he can win out, he would equal Bisaccia if Bisaccia got us in the playoffs. This has happened before, and Mark Davis made the wrong fucking decision. He picked Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler. So let's not act like this shit is brand new, bro. This shit is a repeat of what happened 2 years ago. That's first and foremost, bro. Okay? I just want to make that clear. Because this isn't, this is new shit. This ain't new territory, bro. This is old territory. Okay? It's like my homie. Dude, you got fucking 7 drunk drivings, dog. Maybe you shouldn't drive when you're drunk. But guess what? Can't tell him that. Hey, man, I got it. Then he got an 8th drunk driving. You can't help people who don't want to be helped. If Mark Davis wants to keep making the wrong decision, it's going to set us back. But let's not act like he didn't do it before. Okay? Because he did. The second thing that I want to say is, as many fans of Raider Nation that is happy as hell, that are now, a lot of y'all were not buying in with AP, now you guys are buying in because of what happened, because of the victory, because of the dubs, because of us beating the Chiefs. You're smart. But if you think everybody in Raider Nation wants Antonio Pierce to be the coach of the team, you're fucking high. They don't. I'm seeing it, bro. They're saying, yeah, but I'm seeing a lot of that, you guys. Seeing a lot of people that have their name Raider, whatever the fuck. Raider Butthole, Raider Toe Jam, Raider Stinky Breath. I'm seeing all these guys. They're saying, yeah, but we still need a seasoned coach. AP is not an offensive guy, and this and AOC needs an offensive person. So that's the second part. Second part is a lot of people in the Raider Nation, even though AP did these amazing things that you would think that everybody that has any type of a brain would say, yeah, he's the guy. No, they don't. They ain't seeing it still. I'm hearing John Harbaugh. I'm hearing this guy, Ben Johnson. I'm hearing who else? Who else am I hearing? A couple of other dudes, man. I'm hearing other names that they're saying that we should bring them in. Keep AP as the defensive coordinator. Let me just tell you guys that. Keep AP as the defensive coordinator like we don't have a whole Patrick Graham. Okay, like we don't already have a DC. Bring him and let him just be on the team to be the guy giving the rah-rah speeches and him get out there and pat everybody on the ass. But let's give the job to Lincoln Riley from USC. Let's get Lincoln Riley. Okay? I'm hearing it, bro. So I just want to make it clear. The first two things that I want to make clear is number one, Mark Davis has been in this position before and he wet the bed. He fucked up. Who's to say he won't do it again? Number two, a lot of people in Raider Nation don't want AP to be the coach. They're making hell of excuses, bro. They were cheering for him yesterday, and then the next day they're throwing him under the bus. I'm just trying to let you guys know. Okay? I know why. I really know why. But hey, it is what it is. Then you have the media. The last 2 weeks, we have done a lot of damage. The Raiders has done a lot of damage, okay, to the AFC West and what the media wants the AFC West to look like, okay? By us humiliating the Chargers, they fired their head coach. They fired him. They fired the GM. So that ruined that because they love the Chargers. They love Justin Herbert. They don't, hey, even though he's hurt still. And then the Chiefs, they love their dirty draws, bro. These media outlets and television sports networks would suck Patrick Mahomes' draws through a fucking straw. They love him so much. Didn't like that shit that happened yesterday. How much love did you see on TV? We already saw that last week. We already saw last week when we won 63-21. They didn't give us no love on not even a sniff on Monday Night Football the next day. They didn't give us nothing. Or actually Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So yeah, they didn't give us no love, dog. Yesterday, they gave us a little bit of conversation after they talked about what the Chiefs didn't do for a fucking 5-10 minutes, then talked about us this much. But Skip Bayless gave the most love. Even though I don't watch their shows, I had so many people tagging me, sending me the clip. I watched it because too many people sent it to me. Skip Bayless gave up mad love. Mad love. Michael Strahan, who was his teammate on the Giants, gave up mad love. Okay? Keyshawn Johnson gave up mad love. Bunch of cats, sparingly gave out some love to Antonio Pierce being the coach. But it wasn't a whole big ass diatribe. Skip Bayless spent the longest time on it. Stephen A. Smith didn't say shit. I didn't see him say anything. Shannon Sharp didn't say shit. He did on his show with Ocho. He did say really fast, yeah, he should get the job, but that was it. You know, he's a Raider hater, so you can't expect nothing. So I've laid the landscape out for you guys. Okay? I've told you about Mark Davis. I told you about Raider Nation. Okay? I would be willing to say it's probably about 70-30. Maybe I can go 75-25. Yes, for Antonio Pearson, Raider Nation, but I saw too much hate. I saw way too much hate from people that are Raider fans, bro. Too much. Okay? What is this man supposed to fucking do? All right? And then I told you about the media. Those are the three factors that go into this man's job outside of him winning. Okay? Now, let me go back to the fucking question again. Did Antonio Pierce do enough to solidify the job for him to be the head coach next year of the Las Vegas Raiders? Here's my answer. Antonio Pierce solidified the fucking job weeks ago. That's my opinion, bro. Before yesterday, he should have been the fucking be the coach. Before we beat the Chargers, when we lost 3-0, he should have been the coach. Okay? Just by what the defense looks like by itself. The defense alone should give him the fucking job. We were, with Josh McDaniels, we were ranked like 22nd or 23rd. We're in the top 10. We might even be in the top 3 now. That man walked into a room after Josh McDaniels got fucking fired, walked into that same room with the same group of dudes who weren't tackling motherfuckers, who were fucking alligator arming your boy Marcus Peters, who was doing all kinds, wasn't getting to the quarterback, wasn't doing shit, and walked into that same room with them same guys and said, you know what, you guys? Hey, I'm going to ride with y'all. We going to ride this the way till the wheels fall off. I'm one of you guys. Let's just fucking play football. But Marcus, come here for a second. Let me holler at you right quick. Marcus Peters over there on his phone, flipping through his phone and shit, allegedly. Let me holler at you real quick. Hey, Marcus, it ain't going to work, bro. You know, hey, we appreciate you, man, but you got to go. You heard anything from Marcus Peters? Gone. Nesta, he just started fucking getting rid of all the dudes. They ain't really about that life. Didn't matter. Get rid of, a whole starter. Marcus Peters is a whole starter, was a whole starter all year. Cut his ass immediately because he knew what I knew. He wasn't going to be there doing nothing. Might as well just go ahead and go, bro. Okay, just take the rest of your money you got for the year, man. You and your girl go to Cancun, shit, lay around the beach, smoke some sticky icky, drink some fucking Mai Tais, whatever the fuck. But you're not playing football no more. Leave the number 24 jersey. I don't know why anybody gave you that number. I don't understand, but hey, leave it here. He goes in there, they fucking ball, win the first game. He's like, hey man, do what you guys want in here. This is your locker room. Max, hey man, I heard you got some cigars, man. Pass these cigars out. Y'all fucking have a party up in this bitch. When he did that shit and I saw the love and the admiration and the straight joy of playing football free, I'm like, he's the coach, bro. It didn't take as much as what it take all y'all. I was like, he's it. That's it, dude. That's Raider shit. I felt Raider. I felt it, bro. That was the first time I felt Raider in a long time. I'm like, man, I feel the Raider vibe. I know it. I'm a 3-ringer, bro. I know what it feels like. I'm like, he's the coach. Oh, Shaq, I don't know. You guys are so used to being naysayer. Everything is, I don't know. Dude, sometimes you just have to make a fucking decision, dog, and live with that shit. Sometimes you just got to go with your, let your nuts hang. A lot of y'all don't want your nuts to drop, bro. You scared that your nuts are going to go fucking drop and you going to be a man. Okay? You got to let your nuts hang, bro, in Raider Nation. I'm like, this is a guy, dude. I'd rather lose with him than win with somebody else. This guy's it. No. Y'all still was. Then when we lost a couple of games, y'all was get rid of him, man, and make somebody, man, make up. You guys just come up with all kinds of crazy shit, bro. Okay. Y'all was saying everything. Edgar Bennett, let Edgar Bennett be the coach. Put a one in the chat if you heard them saying that shit. Oh, get rid of AP, man. Put the Edgar Bennett be the coach. I'm like, dude, so we're going to have an interim? You guys are dumb. Okay? I said, he's the man. Leave him there. Then Mark Davis came out. All the shit that I'm talking is all on my channel and lives, videos. Go watch it. And then your boy, Mark Davis, came out. And he said, I'm not judging AP based on wins and losses, because that's what you guys were judging him on. I'm judging him on leadership, because Mark Davis, as much as you guys don't respect him and respect his football acumen, Mark Davis knows more football than me, knows more football than you, knows more football than Big Shirley, knows more football than your bucktooth, a stinky breath baby mama. He knows more than all of us, bro. Just because he doesn't know more than his dad. That's like, shit, being one of Michael Jordan's kids. No matter what you do, you ain't gonna top him. Okay? So Mark Davis came out and said, I'm not my dad, but I know there's three different type of coaches. My dad taught me there's three type of coaches that you can have. He said you can have an offensive coach. Actually, he said four, excuse me. He said four. He says you can have an offensive coach, John Gruden, Josh McDaniels, offensive coach. You can have a defensive coach, Jack Del Rio, Dennis Allen. You can have a special teams coach. The greatest one right now is a John Harbaugh. A lot of you guys don't know John Harbaugh, who just beat the Niners last night, was a special teams coach. Him, Rich Bisaccia. Or you can have a leader coach. And he says Antonio is a leader coach. Meaning that all we have to do with somebody like him is to put the smart pieces around him. Have the offensive guru guy as the OC. Have the defensive guru guy as the DC. We already got the defensive guru. We already got him. So when Mark Davis said, I'm looking at him as a leader, and he goes, and I'd like to say, and this was before we lost 3-0. It was that same week. He said, even though it didn't look good that we lost 3-0 and didn't score, he's like, I'm not judging Antonio by that. I'm judging by how the players are talking to me. Mad Max going straight to him saying, I want him. All the players saying, I want to play for him. That's leadership. Wins and losses don't have nothing to do with him. Then the next week, 63-21. Then the week after that, beat the fucking Chiefs after 8 or 9 losses in a row. So as far as I'm concerned, he was the head coach candidate 3 or 4 weeks ago. All right? I didn't care about what you guys cared about. All right? Now, let's talk about what happened yesterday, why it's definitely needs to happen. And if it doesn't, Mark Davis definitely ain't trying to win. If Mark Davis doesn't sign this man to a contract, he's not trying to win. Okay? And I think after signing an $85 million check to get rid of Josh and Dave, he definitely wants to win now. Let me tell you what happened yesterday in that game that you guys watched yesterday here on our watch party. The last 2 watch parties have been ridiculous. Okay? Don't mind it, that's my son playing with one of his mini toys he got for Christmas. A couple of things happened yesterday. The offense did not score a point or complete a pass in the second, third, and fourth quarter. Aiden O'Connell tied Jamarcus Russell for the most incomplete passes without a catch. He tied Jamarcus Russell. There's nothing to talk about. AOC it's not working, bro. That's the first thing that happened. The second thing happened that they said that the Las Vegas Raider defense is the first team since 2000 to have back-to-back double defensive touchdowns 2 games in a row. We got 4 defensive touchdowns in 2 games. We had 2 defensive tugs against the Chargers, and we had 2 yesterday. The first time in 23 seasons that a team has done that. That's the second thing. And the last thing is, yeah, my son's having a great time. The last thing was Patrick Mahomes yesterday. Somebody sacked Patrick Mahomes in a game more than anybody else in the history of his career. And that right there is Malcolm Kuntz. Malcolm Kuntz sacked Patrick Mahomes 3 times yesterday. Nobody has ever sacked Patrick Mahomes 3 times in a game in his career. Nobody has ever sacked Patrick Mahomes 3 times in his career. He's only been sacked, the most was 2.5 times by some player that's unknown. It was against Miami, like his first year as a starter. He's never been sacked more than that in his career. Malcolm Kuntz sacked him more than anybody in the history of Patrick Mahomes' Hall of Fame, 2 Super Bowl MVP career. Malcolm Kuntz sacked him more than anybody that in the history of his career. There's nothing to talk about, bro. And then you want to talk about your boy Jack Jones. Jack Jones. See, all these records were made. Okay? Jack Jones, who's only been on the team, 2 or 3 weeks, is one of 5 players in the history of the National Football League to have 2 defensive touchdowns off of turnovers in the history of the game in the first 22 games of his career, because he played for the Patriots before that. One of them is Ronnie Lott. Janoris Jenkins, Rabbit, and some other cats you never heard of. So there's only been 5 players in the history of football that did what Jack Jones did yesterday, which is in his first 22 games, he has 2 defensive touchdowns. What more does the man need to do? Okay? What more does AP need to do? All right? But I'm going to tell you right now, media, a lot of them ain't feeling it. Raider Nation, a lot of you guys ain't feeling it for whatever fucking reason you guys got. And I know a lot of it has to do with this right here. I know that. Okay? And then you got Mark Davis, who we don't know what he's thinking. That's it. So did AP do enough to get his job? Yeah. Will he get his job? We'll find out. It's not a slam dunk. I'm letting you know now. It's not a slam dunk that AP got the job yesterday. It might be a slam dunk in my head. It might be a slam dunk in your head. It might be a slam dunk in my big brother Raider Violator. He might. I know he knows that. It might be in a whole bunch of people's heads. But 25% of the fan base don't want AP to be the coach. Period. At least, maybe more. All right, just trying to let you know. The media, they're too busy worried about why Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift ain't getting it done no more. And then Mark Davis, who the fuck knows? So, did he do enough? If Mark Davis fucking doesn't sign AP, dog, there's something wrong, bro. I don't know what it is. I can't even speculate. I can't speculate. Nobody is built for this team, dog. We don't have to rebuild. That's the beauty of it. Mark Davis has too many good reasons to sign AP as their coach. Number one, he doesn't have to rebuild his team. The team's already bought in. Normally, you have to, like Josh McDaniels, he had to get rid of, what did he have to do? He came in and just fucking got rid of everybody. He got rid of DC. He got rid of Waller. He tried to get rid of Renfro. He was trying to get rid of people because he couldn't win them over. Does AP got that problem, bro? AP had everybody on the team already bought in, so there ain't no reason to have to get rid of people. And anybody that didn't, he got rid of. Marcus Peters, first day. You got to remember, Josh and Dave got fired on Halloween, remember? Remember when Mark Davis, the gangster Mark Davis, who y'all swear on your life is soft as baby shit, fired those cats on Halloween. That's gangster. Trick or treat, motherfucker. You fired. That's gangster, bruh. Let's understand that. Fired him on Halloween. AP gets the job on Halloween, bro. Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. What else can you say? Three major holidays. Three major holidays. And New Year's Eve is coming up. All these records being broken. All these players you never heard of. You think Patrick Mahomes is happy that a Malcolm Kuntz sacked him 3 times? When he's played against Mad Max game after game after game after game, and Max has never even sacked him more than 1 time? But Malcolm Kuntz sacked him more than anybody in the history of the NFL? Yesterday? At home? Come on, dog. Then you got a free agent hothead in Jack Jones, who has had trouble everywhere he's went, who got pulled in off the street, pick six his ass, and look him in his face. Oh no. Then you got Travis Kelce dropping balls everywhere. He throws his helmet halfway across the damn planet. What more do you need to see? Okay. So that's what it is. That's what it is, man. I'm making my mea culpa right now. I'm making my official statement. Antonio Pierce better be the head coach. He still has to go through all the processes. The Rooney Rule still exists. Mark Davis cannot make him the coach until he has interviewed 2 minority candidates, and he has to go through the whole rigmarole, bro. He can't just say, hey, sign you the man. Okay? Mark Davis is gonna toe the company line. He's a company man. He's not Al. Al be like, hey man, I'm gonna sign him, I'm gonna do what I want. Mark is gonna toe the line. He's gonna do everything by the book. He's gonna interview all the candidates. It's gonna be a long, drawn out process. They're gonna make it look like he doesn't got the job and all of that shit. But AP's the coach, bro. And even if he's not the coach, he's still the fucking coach. That's it. But it's not a slam dunk. Okay? So let me read you guys' questions. I think I've made it as clear as I can. Make sure you guys are hitting this thumbs up, man. We got over 100 people in here. Y'all need to be hitting the thumbs up. Okay? And tipping your bartender. I'm giving you the game. Did he do enough? He did enough weeks ago. These 2 wins to me did not change my opinion. When y'all was ready, you guys was ready to throw him in the garbage can after that Vikings loss. A lot of you guys was talking shit. Don't act like you was Team AP. A lot of you guys on this channel who come over here, a lot of you guys said a lot of nasty things about Antonio Pierce on this channel. And I told you, we ain't having it over here, bro. That ain't his problem. This ain't his team. That ain't his quarterback. That's the only player on the team that he brought in was Jack Jones, who's grabbing everything out the sky. This dude is killing everything moving and shit. He out there being Rambo out there. This nigga went out and got Rambo to play fucking cornerback. Doing what Marcus Peters is supposed to do. Actually fucking do something. I don't want to hear shit. A lot of you guys were hating. I could say names, but I'm not. I could say actual people who was hating. Okay? So, let me read you guys' questions, but I think I've made it clear. Antonio Pierce has been my coach since that first win. When we were smoking Cubans in the damn locker room, he was my coach. Didn't take all of this. Might have took that for you guys, but not for me. All right, let me read what y'all talking about, man. Let's make this shit interesting. I hope you guys got some good ass questions. Unknown Raider guy said, most definitely. Dr. Van Nostrand, what's good, bro? What's happening? Lori, what up, Lori? Hope you had a Merry Christmas, Lori. Okay, tip your bartender. Get these likes up, okay? Winnington Thomas, what's up, bro? Salute to UN and UF. Facts, okay? So Unfiltered Nation, Unfiltered Fam. Unknown Raider guy, like the video. Prayed on some best Christmas gift I received. Thank you, Raiders. Hey, dude, yesterday was one of the best Christmases I ever had, bro. It was one of the best Christmas I ever had. Moved him to my new crib. You know what I'm saying? Moved into my new crib. Son got every gift he could ever think of, toys on top of toys and shit. And guess what? It's still Merry Christmas at my house. Still Merry Christmas. You know what I'm saying? And as you can see, I'm grinched up. I'm getting my Jack Jones on. I'm Jack Jonesed up. Okay. I'm Jack Jones. I'm just put another 18 right here on my shit. Okay. All right. When Thomas digging that Grinch tea, dog, I got Grinch everything, bro. Trust me, man. My wife bought me these these motherfuckers is tight, man. This was a stocking stuffer. Look at this nigga right here, dog. Look at this nigga. Thomas, look at this nigga right here. Yeah, man. Look at my PJs. Isn't that cute? Come on, man. You think I bought all this shit this year, dog? Nah, dog. I can go Grinch all motherfucking Christmas season, dog. I got hella Grinch shit, okay? Because Grinch is my favorite motherfucking character. Because this nigga right here represents me, bro. Okay, this nigga right here represents me, right? I've been liking Grinch since I was a kid. Okay, he said, hell yeah, best Christmas. We beat KC. It was a great Christmas. EB, Uncle Shaq, you already know, man. Unfiltered Nation, Unfiltered Fan. Hey, EB, I told you, man. You got this tracking number. Your hoodie should be coming, dog. You got the tracking number. You guys got everything coming. You know what it is. Okay. Dr. Van got the store up. You guys need to go to the store and patronize, man. Y'all don't got no excuse. Y'all should have went and bought some shit. Okay. Buy a beanie, buy a hoodie, buy something to celebrate your victory, bruh. Because we called it yesterday. We called it the day before yesterday. Shaq, are we gonna got a chance to beat the Chiefs? I said, yeah, we're gonna beat the Chiefs. Put a 1 in the chat when you was here when I said we were gonna beat the Chiefs. No stuttering. I knew we were. God. Carl Sanchez, man, to you, Shaq and Unfiltered Nation, you already know. Ready to sing a sack. What's up, bro? Let's get these cigars in. Oh yeah, let's get them, dog. I didn't even get a chance to smoke my Cubans yesterday, dog. After the Niner game, man. I came on here and hung out with you guys. Okay, I still got drink. I still got smoke. I still got all kinds of shit going on. Okay. Ain't got to it yet. All right. Daniel Berry was going on, man. Lori, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Lori. I hope your Christmas was great. I know you probably had some really good food. Everything was cool at your crib. I already know. Okay. I know already got Jack Jones' nickname should be the Grinch. Hey, dude, they tried to hang him yesterday. Like, I like Jack Jones. You know why I like Jack Jones? Because Jack Jones don't give a fuck, bro. He's the dude he's the guy in the clique that'll just take off on everybody. Like, I've had homies like that. They just no regard for human life, whatever, dog. They down for whatever, and they ain't even thinking. That's Jack Jones, bro. Jack Jones had to be wheeled in yesterday. Yeah, he made an amazing play. But guess what? He is the dude who would have crashed out. He was about to crash out and do something stupid. That's why Antonio Pierce came on the field and got him. Because he was about to do something dumb. He was about to do something stupid. Jack Jones was about to get suspended, get kicked out the game. It was about to be all bad. They were provoking the shit out of him, dog. Even after he got that pick 6, they were fucking with him. Okay? I don't know what receiver that was, but the receiver on the damn Kansas City Chiefs snapped his mouthpiece out of his mouth and chucked it. And he was like, that's like, oh, he was ready to some street shit. They're like, yeah, we're going to get him out of here. And AP's like, get your ass off the field. And he was still cussing. Man, fuck it. AP, get off the field, bro. He was mad. He was hot as fuck. I mean, you talk about somebody being really fucking pissed. Come on, dude. You shouldn't even be pissed. You should be laughing. You should be like laughing at them. You just ran through a pick 6 and looked at Patrick Mahomes in the face and clowned him like that on Christmas in his own house, in front of his wife. In front of his wife, bro. What's there to be mad about? But Jack Jones is a street cat. Just to let you guys know that, bro. He's a street cat. Okay? His Twitter handle is President Jack with 2 C's. If you don't know what that means, I can't help you. If you don't know what 2 C's means, even though his name is Jack and it has a K on it, and he don't use a K, and he has 2 C's in his damn handle on Instagram, I can't help you, bro. Because us that know what that meant. Okay? So yeah, he should be the Grinch. He should be a whole bunch of shit. Okay. I'm telling you. He's a bad boy, but he's a bad boy. Understand that. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to warn you guys. If AP doesn't get him under control, he ain't going to be playing football at all. I'm trying to tell you guys. When Thomas says we need to take care of Kuntz and Jones for next season, especially Kuntz, the other bookend. Hey, dude, Whittington Thomas, you know that I've been a fan of Malcolm Kuntz since day one, bro. Malcolm Kuntz has always not gotten enough snaps. That dude sacked Patrick Mahomes more than any player in the history of the National Football League in a single game. Kuntz sacked him 3 times. No other human being can say that. Okay? Khalil Mack can't say that. Joey Bosa can't say that. Nick Bosa can't say that. You could name a whole bunch of bomb-ass defensive ends, man. Only Malcolm Kuntz have sacked his ass more than 2 times in a game. Okay, on the Raider got Jack Jones. I need that jersey, the Grinch. Esteban, what's going on? Great win, Robert Benjamin. Exactly till kickoff. Raider Al. Celebrating all week, homie. Go Raiders. Best Christmas present ever. Hey, dude. I'm telling you, man, that win right there was ridiculous. Was ridiculous. We had no offense, you guys. We had no offense. The offense did nothing. We won that game on defense and special teams, bro. And it wasn't even close. They couldn't get nothing going. Patrick Mahomes ran for at least 7 or 8 first downs because everybody was covered. We had we locked up everybody, bro. They were all locked up. Locked the fuck up. The only time they scored was when the defense got tired because of all those 3 and outs. They were like, okay, man, fuck, man. Can we get a cold drink and shit? Can we get a Gatorade? Can we sit down for a couple of minutes? Can I towel my face off? No. 1, 2, 3 punt. 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 Like, fuck, dude. Can I sit down? Damn, could I breathe the oxygen mask for 3 or 4 minutes? Nope. Offense don't know how to get a first down. AOC don't know how to complete a pass. Okay? Because he don't. He still ain't completed a pass. 62 yards passing for a whole 60-minute game. That means that guy averaged a little over a yard a minute in passing the football, bro. There's 60 minutes in the game. He passed for 62. Do the math. That is atrocious. Okay? But we still won that game, dog. With 2 minutes left, we were up 14 till we finally gave up that touchdown. Then they kicked. Then once they kicked that they kicked the onside kick, and we got the ball back. That was it. Robert Benjamin, Tony Dale. Hope everyone had a good Christmas. I did. Lori Lamp talking to Tony. Anthony King says, I said, yeah, I've been said that, dude. Now, a lot of the people in Raider Nation that don't want Antonio Pierce, man, they think that there's somebody that's more qualified that's going to come in here and do the job. This is why it's bullshit. Because the Raiders have always won Super Bowls off of the players playing for the head coach. You got to understand who you are. You got to understand your DNA. You got to understand why you are the way you are. No matter what you're good at or what whatever your talent is, you may not see it in your parents. You may not see it in your your grandparents or your great-grandparents. Somebody in your bloodline, somebody somewhere had that ability, whatever it is. There's a reason the way that you're the way you are. If you're fortunate to be able to look at your mom and say, oh man, I know how to cook because my mama know how to cook. I just have there's people that just naturally know how to move around in the kitchen and make a meal. And there's, you might be good with fixing a car and shit because your grandfather was a mechanic and you just pick that shit up. Like, dude, you got to know what your DNA is as a Raider. A lot of you guys don't know what your DNA is. You just know your parents were Raiders and it is my grandfather, this and that. You didn't do your research to know why. I came from a family who nobody was a fucking Raider. All my family members are 49er fans. And I was a fan when I was real young. I could have been influenced by my family, but why did I pick the Raiders, bro? Why did I pick them when my whole family is doing this? Because there's somebody in my family that was the black sheep of the family who just said, I'm doing what the fuck I want to do. And I found out who the fuck that was. I had a fucking renegade fucking family member back in the days was like, hey man, hey, y'all do what you do, I'm gonna do what the fuck I do. And that's part of who I am though. So the Raider DNA is the coach is the motherfucking leader. That's why Mark Davis said that. AP has these people's love. He has their heart. He has they want to play for him, bro. They'll run through a fucking brick wall for him, dog. They love that dude, bro, like they love Rich. And Raiders, that's how you win. Because when you're out there and you're tired, like the defense is tired, the offense couldn't get nothing done. Not because they didn't want to win for AP, but they just don't have the talent. They didn't have the skill to do it. They just can't get it done, bro. The defense was fucking like, we're going to fucking do this shit, man. We want Antonio. Because when you live in hell, bro, when you've been in hell for a year and a half, and now you're free, oh, you don't want to go back to prison if you're smart. You want to stay free than a motherfucker. So that's the point. John Madden, all those players, you never heard a player say they didn't like John Madden. Never heard it in your life. They played for John. They loved John. Never heard it. You heard bad shit about playing for John Gruden, though. You heard bad shit about playing for JDR, Jack Del Rio. You heard bad shit about motherfucking Josh McDaniels. Did you hear anything about Rich Bisaccia? No. That's where he fucked up at. Did you hear anything wrong about AP? Outside of the fan base, have you heard any players say anything wrong about AP? No. That's the point. Coach Flores. You hear everything? Anybody ever say anything bad about Coach Flores, who won us 2 Super Bowls? No. So that's the point, bro. Okay. Robert, my son asked me when I was going to stop. I said, after you beat us. Hey, that's what he has to live with that all the way till next season, bro. Okay. Lori Lamp, I say, hell yes, way too real. Carl Sanchez, I hope he gets the job. Gerald Davenport, Raider Nation, we're in the hunt. We in the hunt, dude. But we've been in the hunt before and we actually got to the party. Okay. It can happen. It's like right now, it's a 12% chance. A lot of shit has to happen. Okay. But guess what's going to happen? If it doesn't happen, we're going to see a whole bunch of people coming out saying, see, I'm trying to tell you, AP ain't him. I'm not listening to nobody. Mark Davis made it clear. It's not about wins and losses. It's about leadership. That's what he's judging them on. Okay, Cocaine says, I fuck with that shirt, Unc. We stole Mahomes' Christmas like a motherfucker, dog. And if you like the shirt, you gotta like the motherfucking slacks or whatever the fuck you want to call these bitch. These are actually my pajama pants. And then come on, man, fucking around with my Grinch and shit. I don't play, dog. I ain't a groupie ass nigga, dog. I've been rocking this. Okay, Lori Lamp, I'm praying AP gets the job. He's a real Raider, without question, bro. And when he was asked yesterday, did you see him tearing up? He started tearing up when he was interviewed at the end. He started getting misty-eyed. That's a guy who gives a fuck. He gave a fuck. All right? And then when he was on the podium, they said, well, what do you think? He says, well, hopefully, my resume is on the field. It's on the grass. He said, my resume is on the grass. Hopefully it'll be enough. He's saying, hey, man, what I bring to the table is on the grass. Those 53 players that are going in and out of that game, that's my resume. What else more do you need? Wait, Terrell, I never thought I'd say it was all gravy, big dumbass gum. I would have, man, beat the Chiefs on Christmas and pitched 63 on the Chargers, all gravy, baby. Yeah, if you got any common sense, but a lot of people don't got common sense. Okay. Gent, I was out there in Arrowhead representing for us, big brother. Chief fans were crying like a motherfucker. Had the Chief Raiders fans chant going hella loud in Arrowhead. Hey, Gent, I appreciate you being somebody who was actually there. I got a lot of homies in Kansas City that are Raider fans, man. They worked at the GM plant. Cause some cats from the Yay area who worked at the GM plant out there, dog. They came out there to to make a living and shit. But the Kansas City Raider Nation is one of the strongest factions of Raider Nation in the country because they got to deal with those cats every day. And you know what? It was good to see those guys crying like bitches, bro. I loved it. Okay, I absolutely loved the fact they was crying. Okay, I hope they're still crying, Gent. Okay, and please sub the channel, brother. We need cats like you, man. We need cats like you that are actually on the ground, man. That are actually foot soldiers out there in the cold and shit, in hostile territory, swimming in hostile waters and shit. Much respect, Gent. Okay, power drummer, man. 4-3 under the coach Pierce. I mean, how much more do you guys need? I mean, how much more do you guys need? But like I said before, I've seen a bunch of people saying it's not enough, man. He doesn't have enough experience. And I'm like, okay, dude. All right, man. Somebody tell you that when your job that you didn't have enough experience, your ass would be in the soup line somewhere. Okay. All right. I don't want to hear it, man. Stop hating. Okay. Too much haters. Let me see if I can put this Clipper game on real quick. Hold on, you guys. Boy, if you don't stop kicking me, man. My son over here kicking my butt. All right, let's see here. 1 second, you guys. I'm trying to get to these games here. All right. Anthony King, Dan Campbell. Lori said, Gent, I wish I could have been there too. The witnesses, me too. Anthony King, Dan Campbell is in a season HC. He's not. He's not, but he's not AP. That's a lot. I've seen people, I'd rather have him. I'm like, all right, man. Like, what can you say to these guys, man? They'll say any damn thing. Okay? Like, you guys are ridiculous. Okay? Damn, son, you're gonna just run around the couch. Look at him. My son's an athlete. Okay? He's just running around the couch, man. Yeah, I need to put a football helmet on your ass ASAP. Okay. Julio Barrera says, salute. Power on drummer. AP deserves the job for beating the Chiefs in Arrowhead, man. That alone is a W. Yeah, dog. I mean, how much more can the man do? But like I said before, everybody is not they ain't feeling AP, bro. Like I said, we can come up with a whole bunch of scenarios why we're not feeling them. They're not feeling them, but I mean, what else more can we say? Spectrum Sports, I guess is probably it. Okay. Yeah, here we go. No, that's a Laker game from yesterday. I don't want to see that shit. Okay. All right. EB. Everybody in the media today said they wanted AP to be the next Raiders HC. Not everybody in the media. There's a whole bunch of people that didn't talk. Okay. I saw Michael Irvin came in and said some shit. Michael Irvin said some good shit. Richard Sherman said some good shit. But Richard Sherman, he's from Compton, and so is AP. They both from the CPT. So that was good to hear that. It's good to hear that. Okay. EB. Gerald Davenport said if the offense was clicking like Mark expects, then AP would be the guy. Well, he's not an offensive coach, man. I mean, is that his responsibility or is that Bo Hardegree's responsibility? Like I said, man, there's only 4 head coaches. A leader, an offensive guru, a defensive guru, and a special teams guru. Antonio Pierce was an all-pro Super Bowl winning linebacker for the Giants. He played defense, bro. He's a defensive coach. Why you think the defense is balling? Why you think the defense is winning all these fucking games? Why you think the defense got fucking 4 defensive touchdowns in 2 consecutive weeks? 2 touchdowns in 2 consecutive weeks. Because of Antonio Pierce's defense, him and Patrick Graham, and him bringing in Marvin Lewis, and him bringing in Tom Coughlin, and him, they fucking, we need an offensive dude that's doing that. What more does AP need to do, man? What more does his brother need to do? Okay, come on, man. Henry Williams. I don't believe Mark will make the same mistake twice. He better not. Okay, Nick Rose. Hey, Shaq, you hear about us trading for Cooper Rush? Wanting to hear it from you. Believe anybody else? Nah, I didn't hear anything about. Yeah, I love you, son. My son over here whipping my ass. Look at his tackling technique. Okay. Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush is not it, bro. He's small. He's a gunslinger. You know, he's kind of a dog. But man, there's a reason why he's not a starter, man. Why do we got to get a bench player to be our starter, dog? Like, I don't know, man. We'll see, man. But we need to draft a quarterback, bro. Like, we got to stop picking up people, man. Just picking up people who can't even crack the first string, man. This dude can't even crack the starter job. Like, nah, man. I don't want Cooper Rush, bro. I hope that's not true. Come in, man. His time is up. AP's now. I agree. Okay. Carlos Rodriguez says you right, Shaq. Julio Barrera says AP the man. AP is the man, bro. He was the man. Like I said, man, when he took over that motherfucking job on Halloween, and we won that first game like that, dog. I was like, man, I've seen enough, bro. I seen Josh McDaniels 25 games. You guys was giving him passes and giving him hall passes and giving him extensions, and you guys were doing everything possible to cape for this guy. Y'all was straight caping for him. Okay. NBA TV. 1 second, you guys, man. Shit. NBA TV on this bitch. Okay. Robbie Rangle said, AB, that's my coach. You mean AP. Okay. XG, time for the fans to be loud and stand up for AP. Yeah, man. Like I said before, be aware of the ones that ain't clapping, bro. Be the ones when you're looking at and they just looking around and shit. Hey, how come you ain't clapping? Oh, yeah. That's cool. Yeah. Watch them types. Okay. Them are the motherfuckers that I'm looking at. The ones that ain't clapping. Okay. Brother Trife, what's going on, big dog? Kush? Where's Kush at? My boy Kush. I ain't seen you in a minute. Leave 24 at the door. Yeah, man. Take that 24 off and shit, man. That was a mistake. That was a mistake, bro. Stop putting bums in number 24, bro. Okay? Let's keep 24 crystal clear, bro. Like, let's stop fucking up. Okay? Not looking good. It's not a good look. All right? Lori Lamp, I agreed to me, Shaq. I felt that shit. Yeah, dog. I felt it from the first game. I'm like, man, I know it. I know how it feels, bro. I know how it feels. I know Raider mystique. When that shit was back, I was like, oh, yeah, I remember this. Like, it's easy to remember. Ain't that right, Rob? Okay? Robert Benjamin knows. He's a 3-ringer. We understand it, bro. Okay? We understood it. Like, oh, man, yeah, this definitely feels familiar. Okay? Brother Trife, clearly the right man for the job. Henry, I'm a 3-ringer too, bro. I'm with you on that. Hey, man, I haven't seen a defense play like that since the 83 championship team, dog. That defense was swarming. I'm like, Patrick Mahomes literally did not have nothing. I finally found the Clipper game, man. It took me a minute, man, to figure it out. Okay, I got the Clipper game on now. I haven't seen that man since that 84 Super Bowl team. Okay? When we had Howie out there and Lester Hayes and Mike Haynes, and man, Patrick Mahomes literally did not have nobody to throw the fucking ball to, bro. Nobody was open. Why you think he was scrambling around so much? He's running to the right. He's having a reverse field, and he's running when it's wide open, getting first downs because there was nobody open, bro. Nobody. And then when he tried to force the football, he got his clock clean. Then when they tried to be cute and run a trick play, fumbled that bitch, and Bilal, extra pickles nickels, picked that motherfucker up and ran it in. It was beautiful. Okay. Laz, what's up, Laz? AP's my coach. Come on, Laz. You know, right? You already know. Okay, town business. EB with the 1. Julio Barrera with the 1. Ned B, man. AB uplift the defense. The defense, I keep trying to tell you, man, that defense was in the 20s, bro. That is before yesterday's game, we were a top 10 defense. Okay? Just imagine if we had that defense all year. What would be our record? With the same raggedy ass offense, that defense would have won us at least 2 more games, maybe 3, and we would be right there in the AFC in the playoffs. That defense has won all our games except, well, shit, they've been involved with all our wins, all 7 of our wins. Okay. The offense last week actually showed up. Yesterday, they didn't show up. The game before that, they didn't show up. Okay. All right. No offensive points yesterday, but we won 20-14. Where'd the points come from? Offense didn't score a fucking point. Where'd the points come from? How did we get to 20? How did we get to 20 if the offense did not score a point in 4 quarters? How did we get to 20, bro? 2 defensive touchdowns, 2 field goals. That's it. Offense didn't do nothing. Offense could have not even showed up outside of Zeus that had 145 yards rushing, who kept that clock moving. He's the only offensive player that did anything all game. Nobody else did nothing. Antonio, I mean, Tay Adams had 1 catch for 4 yards. 1 catch for 4 yards, bro. Nothing. Renfro had a drop pass for a first down. Like, we didn't do shit. Robbie Rangel. Mark better get that contract ready. Mark better have that shit Xeroxed right now. Okay? Mark better have that motherfucker ready to sign. He better have a fresh pen that's never been wrote on and shit. You know when you get one of them new pens and you gotta do this and shit? Oh, okay, it's starting to come. Okay. Here you go. Mark better have him a pen that's never been wrote on before. He better take a fresh pen out the pack. Okay, here we go. All right. Here you go, Antonio. Antonio signed that motherfucker, won't even read he won't even read that shit. Antonio signed that bitch, won't even read it. Are you sure you want to read it? Says Raider head coach at the top. I'm good. Antonio Gangster Pierce. All right, bro. Let me get back to work. That's it. Julio Burr with the $1.99 dono. Thank you, big dog. Ned P, phenomenal ass whooping for the nation. Henry says, I don't know who knows more than you because I don't think he would have gotten rid of Rich. Hey, he fucked up with that. You know why he fucked up with it? Because Mark Davis likes shiny things. He's not his father, bro. Al Davis never gave a fuck about none of that shit. Okay? Mark has a bunch of advisors. Jim Gray, the announcer, and all these other people. All these, high roller dudes. Hey, man, the Raiders, it's the time is up, Mark. You guys being the renegades and you guys being this, you got to clean your image up. It's not corporate. Like, we need to have some clean guys. Bring in the Patriot guys. It's going to look good. It's going to look good for the marketing. It's going to look good for us selling advertising in a stadium. All that, it was business, bro. It was all business. It was not about football. It wasn't about football that we got Josh and Dave. It was about business. Optics. Josh is a 6-time champion, Why do you think he's trying to get Tom Brady there? You think he's trying to get Tom Brady there because Tom Brady is such a fucking Raider? No, he's getting Tom Brady there because Tom Brady's going to bring in endorsements. He's already working with Tom with the Aces. The Aces got the #1 most marketable team in the WNBA. He's trying to get some of them marketing dollars so he can get more money. Makes sense, don't it? Rich Bisaccia should have been the fucking coach. Should have kept that same team. All right? Bring in some guys that we got in. Malcolm Kuntz was already there. Mad Max was already there. Okay? Come on. So, what's the problem? Okay. Egalitarian, what's going on? Ham said we definitely got to get a quarterback. What more do you guys need? I was talking shit to the AOC nut huggers yesterday. Don't get it fucked up. Just because I'm being brutally honest about AOC's performance doesn't mean I hate AOC and I'm a hater. AOC's a Raider, bro. I never wanted him to be the starter. I told you guys it was a bad idea. I told you to get a rookie in there under these circumstances is a bad idea, man. Let the dude Learn the game like everybody else. But no, you guys didn't want to do that because you guys are too impatient. You're too impatient, bro. Okay? Your grandmother said we're going to eat dinner at 5 o'clock. Your motherfucking ass is saying, damn, grandma, it's 3 o'clock. I'm hungry. Your grandmother didn't pull the turkey out and start carving it and shit. She told you better get over there and eat some of them potato chips and shit. You better get out of my kitchen. You better get over there and motherfucking sit your ass down, get you a soda. Do something. We're not eating dinner yet. It's not done. But no, you guys went in there, pulled the turkey out, carved it, and it was bloody on the inside. Can't help you guys, man. Okay. Lisa Blackman, what's going on? Lise. Ray Revolta, man, first rookie to beat Mahomes in Arrowhead. It's a whole lot of firsts yesterday, but I was totally surprised when I heard that Patrick Mahomes has never been sacked more than 2.5 times in his life in the NFL. And Malcolm Kuntz sacked him 3 times. A Raider sacked him more in a game than any other person. Oh, that's killing Mahomes, bro. He knows that stat. He knows that stat. Okay. Right. Kuntz is a dog. I love Kuntz. Ben loved Kuntz. Okay. Ben loved him for years. Said, man, why don't give this guy some snaps? Hey, man, he ain't got to ask it no more. He ain't got to ask it no more, dude. Kuntz is him. Ray Revolta, pretty insane to think about AOC only having like 67 yards passing, still managed to get the W in Arrowhead in Christmas. Chiefs defense is ranked in the top 5. He didn't throw any INTs. Yeah, but he didn't complete to nobody. That's good that he didn't complete it to the Chiefs. We really would have been fucked. But he completed it to nobody. His passes were uncatchable to everybody. AOC's passes were uncatchable to everybody out there, bro, including the Chiefs and the Raiders. Nobody can catch this dude's passes, bro. Not one person. Okay, let's understand that shit. Ray Revolta, man, 2 defensive touchdowns in 7 seconds. Yeah, crazy as fuck. Trying to tell you. Tell you as fuck. Tell you. Okay. Lucero, what's going on, big dog? Tamping in. Chief could have been the catalyst for the AP era. Hey, man. We've had 4 coaches in 4 years, bro. There's only been 2 coaches that ever beat the Chiefs, period. Gruden, AP. Nothing else to talk about. As much as we love Rich Bisaccia, he didn't win. He didn't beat the Chiefs. And you know damn well Josh McDaniels never beat the Chiefs. Remember when we had the Chiefs dead to rights, all we had to do was get a first down? Remember last year? All we had to do was get a first down in Arrowhead, get a first down, and have Daniel Carlson kick the field goal and win the game. And he decided to run a go route when Hunter Renfrow and Tay Adams ran into each other like the Keystone Cops. And on fourth and 1, he decided to pass the football. Remember that shit? Like I said, man. My memory, I remember everything. Sam says, do you remember the power rankings? BS, we're at 22 or 23. Hey, dude. Like I said before, man, I don't know what those power rankings is, but I saw some other rankings. So I don't know if it's statistical or if it's something else. But it is what it is, dude. I mean, shit, we're Raiders. Don't expect no love. Like I keep telling you guys, never seek validation from a hater. Trying to help you motherfuckers. Haters' job is to hate. Let them do their fucking job. Your job is to be the hated. Your job is to give them something to hate about. That is your fucking job. Stop bitching about haters. Stop complaining that motherfuckers is salting you out. Stop doing that shit. Your job is to give them something to hate about. Okay? That's your job. Raiders' job is to piss everybody off like we did yesterday. Everybody's mad. Everybody's trying to figure out what's wrong with the Chiefs. Everybody's psychoanalyzing Patrick Mahomes. Everybody's talking about when Mad Max put out the distraction text saying, hey, man, these guys are distracted. Why did Travis Kelce come out and fucking stick up for his girl and shit? Come on, dog. Everybody's mad. The Raiders did that shit. The Raiders we've lifted our head up, we've stood up, and now we're letting motherfuckers know we're not going nowhere. Let them hate. Okay. Dr. Feelgood, I hope he doesn't pull a dummy move and bring back Gruden. That's something that also can happen. I'm telling you, you're not dealing with somebody who you can predict. As crazy as it may sound for a lot of us OGs, Al Davis was pretty predictable. Al Davis was a predictable guy. There's been very little times in my almost 50 years, and January 1st, I'm a fan of the Raiders 50 years. I begin my 50th year as a Raider fan. January 1st, 2024. Al Davis hasn't really surprised me much. Okay? The only times I can think about when Al Davis surprised me was when he came back to Oakland in 95. That was the only time I was surprised that that was going to happen, because I had heard rumblings about it, but I also knew how bad the relationship was with Oakland and how bad it was and all of that. And I just didn't think that it would work out. And when they made that announcement he was coming back to Oakland, I was surprised. I was very surprised. Okay? That's the only time Al Davis has ever surprised me as a coach. He's always did exactly what I thought he was going to fucking do, even if it was something I didn't like. I knew he was hiring Lane Kiffin. I'm like, man, Al, fuck. Don't hire that motherfucker. Because Al Davis was what? He was an assistant at USC. Al Davis always does the predictable shit. He was an assistant at USC. He hires a USC coach. He hired Jack Del Rio. Why? Because Jack Del Rio played for SC. You know, he drafted Marcus Allen. Okay? SC. He drafted the fastest person. Okay? He drafts who he likes offense. He drafted Charles Woodson because Charles Woodson won the Heisman Trophy as a defensive player, but he had those punt returns and he was doing all that shit. He's always never shocked me. Mark Davis, on the other hand, has totally had me off my square. I really didn't think he was hiring Josh McDaniels. I really did not, bro. I'm like, didn't he remember seeing him when he was with Denver? Nah, dog, that motherfucker bought in. He said, fuck all of that. Rich Bisaccia, don't matter what the fuck you did. I'm going to do the shiny shit. And that's what happened. That's what happened, dude. Okay, so we'll see. Bro says, I've seen a power ranking by Fox that said we Raiders rank 14th. Yep, see, there's other power rankings, you guys. Like, I've seen other ones, too. Got to figure out who's doing what. Chingones. AP's my coach. Ken Salter, true that salute. Mark Vollmer. Max got 2 last game. He got 2, but he didn't get 3. Malcolm Kuntz has sacked him. I said he has not been sacked more than twice. 2.5 sacks is the record until yesterday. Kuntz sacked him 3 times yesterday, bro. That is, man, if I was Malcolm Kuntz, bro, I'd be feeling so good about my game right now. I would be feeling so good about my game. That, man, nobody has ever sacked a 2-time Super Bowl MVP who is universally recognized as the best quarterback in football. I've sacked him more than anybody else, bro. Man, if I was Malcolm Kuntz, bro, I'd be walking around my ass on my shoulders, bro. I'd be walking around arrogant than a motherfucking dog. Trust and believe that. I'd be like, yeah, I walk into practice. Yeah, I'm him and shit. I'm him, nigga. Shit, I'd be walking in. I'd be in there walking around acting a fool. New York Raider fan, give AP a champ for 3 years to prove it in the contract and let's go. I'm cool with that. I don't think AP's scared of a fucking prove it deal. What did he just do? He just proved it. He's already proved it. That's why I think that's not people, oh man, give him a prove it deal. He's already proved it with no deal. He's proved it yesterday with no deal, bro. He's already done it. Like, that's not an indictment for him. That's not a carrot. Hey, man, we're going to give you a prove-it deal. Well, motherfucker, I just beat the fucking Chiefs at home on Christmas, nigga, with no offense. Fuck are you talking about? If I was Antonio Pierce, I'd be laughing and shit. I'd be like, all this stuff that people are trying to put on AP, put all these damn stipulations and shit. Hey, AP, man, if you can run a 4-minute mile, bro, we'll give you 2 months, man. You got to run under a sub 4-minute mile and you could be the coach. All this crazy shit. Hey, dog, yeah, man, you know, if you, if your motherfucking ass can get Dr. Dre and NWA to come and perform and shit and get, Yella and everybody to perform, you could be the coach. Like, man, this dude proved something that no other coach has fucking done. 63 in a fucking game, bro, against the Chargers. Prime time. And then the next week he beats the Chiefs on Christmas. And man, prove it deals don't mean shit to Antonio Pierce. That dude is eating those. He's like, give me something challenging and shit. Okay. That's not challenging. You fucking with the right one. That's the guy who's not tripping. Okay. Mark Vollmer, I'm sold on him. Let's ride. I've been sold on him. Chase got him. AP's the new head coach for the Raiders. I hope so. Lucero. I figured the silence was the cause of the Rooney Rule. Yeah. You can blame the Pittsburgh Steelers for that shit. Okay? The Pittsburgh Steelers fucked that all up. That's why it's called the Rooney Rule. The Art Rooney Rule. From the Steelers. A lot of you guys don't know the fucking history of your NFL and how come rules are set. Motherfucking the Steelers, when they hired Bill Cowher, in 2000, that's when that shit, or it was it 96 or something, whatever year that was. They didn't fucking interview nobody. They just said, hey man, this is the guy we're getting. They've been doing that. But at the time, the NFLPA and the Black Historian Organization, I forgot what it's called. What's the name of the guy who Buck, I can't think of his name, but they were trying to get more black head coaches into the NFL, and they were like, "Hey, man, how are we're going to get other minority coaches if you guys don't give them a chance to be interviewed?" And they came up with the next collective bargaining agreement. They came up with the Rooney Rule, and it was because of Art Rooney and what he did. I ain't interviewing nobody. Okay, so now you have to interview 2 minority candidates for the coaching job. That's what it is. So you're right. But you could talk to the Steelers about that. That's the Steelers' fault. Tina Williams, so I sure hope so. What's up, Tina? Please sub the channel if you haven't already. We need people like you. We need nice ladies like you who definitely are fans of football. When Thomas says Mark Davis dug a hole with according other prospects, we understand the Rooney Rule, but that can't be denied the impact on leadership. He's a coach. He is the Raiders' true coach, brought back of the spirit. I was very happy that Mark Davis told The Athletic, because it was actually 2 days after we lost to the Vikings 3-0, and I saw a lot of these people who you guys are on here that are now talking about your all AP. Y'all wasn't AP a couple of days after that game. Y'all was talking about you wanted his head cut off. You wanted his motherfucking head on a pike. Okay. And guess what? I was like, man, you can't blame that on AP. That offense has been garbage. Okay. And Mark Davis said, well, he was interviewed because it was the ownership meeting that was in Dallas, Texas. Thomas, you down from that area, dog. You from Houston. And he got interviewed by Tashawn Reed, the brother that who's the beat writer for The Athletic. And he met up with Mark Davis and sat down with Mark Davis for like 3 hours and shit, probably at a PF Chang's during the meetings. And Mark Davis said, well, it didn't really look good about that 3-0 loss to the Vikings. But he still said, hey, I'm willing to believe that I like Champ and I like AP. I'm willing to say that they have the lead, but we still got to do the Rooney Rule shit. We still got to do everything by the book and still do all that. Okay. Al Davis be like, fuck you guys, man. I'm hiring him now. Kiss my ass. Okay. When Thomas says, I'm talking AP. Okay. Jerry West. Just more concerned about Mark not making the right choices. All up to Mark once again. Mark is the decision maker. Mark writes the checks, and Mark has made fucked up decisions. Let's just keep it real, bro. Mark has made bad decisions, and I'm gonna keep it real. As much as I love Al Davis, I'm gonna lay my ass down and get comfortable, man. Ain't that more comfortable than my house? Lay down on my nice couch, man. You guys can see my spiral staircase. That's where the studio's gonna be, up there, being built. As much as I love Al Davis has made some shitty ass decisions as me in my lifetime, bro. Let's not act like Al ain't made some fucked up decisions. That whole Marcus Allen benching shit cost us 2 Super Bowl wins, at least. Okay. Al's made some fucked up decisions. Okay. So let's not act like he's been perfect, because he hasn't been. All right. And I love that man. Okay. I got two football fathers, my real father and him. I learned everything from them too. But Al's made some fucked up decisions. Okay. All right. But Mark has made he's made some idiotic decisions. I mean, that's just fucking idiotic to not sign Rich Bisaccia after John Gruden couldn't get us in the playoffs. He had those 2 seasons he couldn't do shit. And Rich Bisaccia took the scraps. It's like if you watch one of them shows like the Iron Chef and shit, and somebody just fucking burns up the fucking their submission, and Gordon Ramsay goes in there with the burnt shit and goes in there and says, "Hey man, I'm gonna use this burnt shit that you just did, and I'm gonna make a delicacy out of this shit with the same ingredients that are in here." And he comes back and he takes that burnt ass motherfucking pot roast, and he fucking makes that shit into something that you're like, wow, that's what Versace did. But then when the food comes out and everyone eats the food and said it's great, guess what happens? You don't win. You don't fucking win because you're gonna go with the shiny guy. You're gonna go with the flashy dude. That didn't make no sense to me, man. I'm like, are you fucking serious to bring in these Patriot dudes? Yeah. He did some crazy, that shit is crazy, bro. And that's why I can't trust it 100%. I can't trust it. Lincoln Riley's out there. Ben Johnson's out there. John Gruden's out there. Like too much fucking, you know. It's like man, a cat who's a fucking crackhead and you leave him in the crack house and shit. It's like, do you really think he ain't gonna fucking think he ain't gonna do that shit? I bet you he does. I'm just saying. JDSO Mark Davis make the right decision. Chase Cotton, man, Tina Williams is AP is the best coaching. That's right. Carl says, I'm still celebrating. Why wouldn't you be, dude? We got a 2-game winning streak. We've embarrassed 2 of our fucking division rivals, bro. Like, do you understand? We've hated the Chiefs and we've hated the Chargers since 1960. That's like you fucking going to kindergarten and you fucking hate the same motherfucker all the way up. Now you guys are grown ass men, and you still don't like each other, bro. Like you still don't like the motherfuckers. They don't like you and you don't like them. I got a guy who I've known since kindergarten, bro. Me and him just can't get along, bro. We're grown in a motherfucker. Can't get along, bro. I've known him since kindergarten, bro. Me never gonna see eye to eye, bro. And that's not gonna happen, though. Kansas City, their history with the Raiders, foul. Okay, very foul. All right, the Chargers, same shit. Denver, the same shit. We all came into the league at the same time, 1960. Raiders came in the league in 1960. Chiefs came in the league in 1960. Chargers came in the league in 1960. AFL. Broncos came in the league in 1960. Okay. Patriots, Oilers, Jets. Well, actually, Jets came in a little bit later. That AFL, dog. We've never liked them. They've never liked us. No excuses. Okay. No excuses. All right. Caesar Castillo, man. Raiders, you already know. Chase Cotton said Raiders, J.O. When Thomas, man, you got me wanting to go get the Grinch gear code. Hey, dude, I've had my Grinch gear for years, dog. You ain't gonna be able to come through like this though with it, Thomas, man. Like you ain't gonna be able to. I can go in the closet and just pull Grinch shit out. I can just go, dog. I got hella shit. Hella shit. Dr. Van, make sure you guys go into the store, patronizing the store, man. Okay. The likes are looking a lot better. Likes looking a lot better, man, and a lot more manageable. Let's get these. Make sure you're tipping your bartender. Make sure you go get the merch. You guys saw the merch yesterday, man. You saw me with the all white ensemble with the matching Raider hat. You saw me with the matching with the Unfiltered Nation hoodie with the white white hoodie, white beanie with the Raider hat on top. Come on, man. You know that shit was tight. Lucia, I was on a cruise ship watching the Chiefs fans looking wounded. I kept reminding them it's a Raider Christmas. Ain't nothing worse, ain't nothing happy than see them guys unhappy. Like I said, man, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. The rabbit was shooting motherfuckers in the ass yesterday. Okay. Little Pee Wee. Man, salute the little Pee Wee. We actually have a member of Chiefs Kingdom on here, man. I was Pee Wee, I'm a man of my word, here to take my L. Do you have any leftover Christmas dinner? Nah, dog. But shit, you can go to Taylor and Travis's a house over there somewhere in one of them suburbs in Kansas City. I bet you they didn't eat nothing. They had their whole shit catered and their whole dinner was fucked up. Okay, because I'm gonna tell you this shit right now. Taylor Swift don't like to lose, bro. Taylor Swift is not a loser at all. What the fuck happened, Travis? I thought you had me on the TV looking crazy. What shit was I supposed to do, man? Fuck the fucking Raiders. You know they was arguing and shit. All right, man. JD one, little Peter, man, little Pee Wee, man, little Pee Wee's the pimpin', man. I appreciate you being here, dog. Jo, the defense was beautiful. You knew we were loving every minute of it. Hey, dog, all you got to do is go watch the watch party. I know you guys don't want to watch 3.5 hours of the watch party, but you would be remiss if you didn't go and just watch the parts where we were fucking doing shit. Just watch my response and what I was saying, dog. I was going crazy, man. I was going fucking crazy. I've been going crazy 2 weeks in a row, dog. Like, fuck, man. I'm like, fucking Jack Jones did it again and shit. I'm like, y'all better understand Jack Jones is not playing. Okay, Carl Sanchez, big time Willie. That win shifted the culture. It's crazy. Raider Nation winning that defense on Christmas. Yes, sir. Charm City 14, what's going on, man? Hey, man. Hey, congratulations to your Baltimore Ravens last night, Charm City. Okay. And my wife's Baltimore Ravens beating the 49ers, and I called that one too. I said, oh, yeah, Lamar and them's going to act the fool in San Francisco tomorrow, though. Oh, Shaq, when you're scared that your wife is going to do something to you because you don't cheer for her. I'm like, dude, you fucking dumb. Okay? Lamar Jackson did not like what was being said in the press, even though he didn't say it. He didn't like, oh, well, he's on the outside looking in for MVP. He's like, what? Oh, I can show you better than I can tell you, man. I'm going to show you that Brock Purdy's not more of an MVP candidate than I am. And that defense stifled his ass. 4 interceptions, should have been 6. Crazy as hell. Thank you, though, Sharp City. Little people check. I heard that you and your family was in the military. Thank you for the service check. Hey, man, my whole family, dog. My whole family was in the military. Everybody. Okay. Except me and my brother. I definitely wasn't trying to do that shit because both of my parents were officers in the military. My dad was an officer in the Navy. My mother was an officer in the Army. I grew up in the fucking shack military. Nah, I already did that shit. Okay. I'm like, no. Okay. I didn't grow up without both of my parents in the house. I grew up with both of my parents in the fucking house. Okay. No stepdads, no stepmoms, no boyfriends, no girlfriends, none of that shit. 2 military officers raised me, bro. I'm like, shit, I think I'm good. By the time I was 18, I already was yes, sir, no, sir, blah, blah, yes, ma'am, blah, 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 blah. I was already. But everybody in my family's military. All wars represented. Everybody, bro. All the way back to the Civil War, bro. Okay. Appreciate you, man. I'm very, very patriotic though, man, because I got family members that died in them wars, so I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Okay, if my family went over there and fucking didn't come back, I don't give a fuck what none of your opinions is about what politics are. All I know is my family members that died doing shit for this country, and that's what I cheer for. Appreciate that though, Pee Wee. Anthony King, Pee Wee, I love that Jack Jones was staring at Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, I loved it too, because that's what the game is about, bro. You don't get to fucking be arrogant all the time, and then when it's your turn, you want to cry. Like, nah, dog, it's your turn, dog. You fucking thought that Jack Jones was a mark. Patrick Mahomes straight. I watched that play 1,000 times, bro. He straight motherfucking telegraphed that shit because he has that arm. He has that talent that he's like, oh man, I don't have to look you off. You're not gonna get to it. Jack Jones jumped that shit, bro. That dude he's cat quick. He just jumped the shit out of it. He just like, man, I'm just gonna jump this motherfucker, dog. And when he caught that shit, he was already 5 yards ahead. And then when it came down to it, Patrick, well, hey, how gangster are you, bro? Patrick's like, ah, fuck. I ain't gonna hit this motherfucker. Because at that point, you can legitimately get your ass fucked up. You trying to tackle me, dog? Oh, you're on defense now. Crush Anders, man, street shit. Crush Anders, street shit, dog. I'm trying to tell you, man, fuck around with Jack Jones if you want to. That dude, I said it last night on my live. Okay, I said that whoever that, I don't know who that was that he was arguing with, but I guarantee you, he was telling him, "Yo, man, I'm gonna catch you. I'll catch you in the off season and shit. Don't be in L.A., man. You better stay in West Hollywood. You better stay in Venice Beach. You better stay in Beverly Hills and shit. Don't go nowhere. Don't go to Long Beach. Shit. Don't be in them places that you shouldn't be at. Okay? Don't meet no little shooby dooby at the club and your motherfucking ass is your ass is in Compton and your motherfucking ass is in South Central LA and shit. You better stay in them areas. He let them know, dog, like, hey, I'm gonna catch you in traffic. I'm telling you, man, Jack Jones he's a wild card, bro. As much as we like what he did on the football field, you don't want to play with him, dog. I'm trying to tell you. Okay. Anthony King says he's a live wire with no insulation on his ass, Ant. No insulation on him, dog. You touch one of them wires that has no motherfucking caulking on that bitch or whatever the fuck that damn rubber shit on the outside. I'm telling you, man, I've been warning everybody about him, dog. Hopefully AP and the homies in the hood, his set, will tell him, dog, just chill. Okay, I'm hoping that's the case. Tanya Carpenter, I knew AP was the coach at the first press conference. Me too. Didn't take a lot for us. Antonio Pierce said, son, what are you doing, son? Hold on, you guys, man. Man, pick that up, man. Hold on a second, man. My son over here bothering the hell out of me. Come here. Here, dog. Here. There you go. Go in there. Go have a seat. Go take that to mommy. All right, you guys. I still got a 3-year-old son running around here. Okay. Antonio Pierce reminds me of Rich Bisaccia. Same kind of thing, man. I mean, damn, man. There's certain people that are leaders of men. Rich Bisaccia is a leader of men, bro. When we played Green Bay in the Death Star, and Mad Max was doing his interview because we had won that game. Remember when Amik Robertson caught the interception in the end zone, and Rich Bisaccia was behind him, and he tapped Max on the fucking shoulder. Max fucking damn near grabbed him and picked his ass up. I was like, fuck, Mark, you really fucked up. Because he loved that dude, man. That was a real, what's up, man? It was one of those. It wasn't no, hey, man, good game. It was like, Rich. And I'm like, fucking Mark, bro. Fuck, bro. We got that again, man. AP's that type of dude. Them dudes was hugging on AP after the win, patting him on the back. Man, I'm like, man, you can't make that up, dog. That's not to be made up. Okay. Ned said Mafoni was crying. Was crying like a bitch, bro. And you know what? That's good for him. It's good for him, dog. He needs to understand, man, that everything isn't promised to you, bro. It's like a spoiled brat, man. Yeah, he's talented. Yeah, I'm not going to shit on his talent, man. Patrick Mahomes, he's done shit that I've never seen quarterbacks do. But let's not act like you're entitled to some shit. Football is not a sport of entitlement, bro. You got to win. You got to get out there and beat motherfuckers. Okay? You're not entitled to a win, bro. That's what he acts like. Him and Kelsey act like they show up, they're supposed to win. Like, I understand it as far as the sport, but you still got to go in. If you feel that way, you got to go ahead and do that shit. You can't be walking around here crying like hoes when you don't get it done. Okay? Whittington Thomas is Rashid Rice. Yeah, Rashid Rice. That's his name. Thanks, you Whittington Thomas. I couldn't think of that nigga name. Rashid Rice grabbed his mouthpiece. They know he has a temper. They were trying to provoke him to hurt us, punks. I'm telling you right now that Rashid Rice is the type of cat that'll be right here in L.A. Come on, those of us that are live in LA. I know Rob knows. He'll be right at the Beverly Center. He'll be right at the Beverly Center walking around with a little Instagram model, and he'll get caught slipping. Okay? Even though the Beverly Center or the Grove, they're both like Beverly Hills adjacent. You're not safe at the Beverly Center, dog. You get ran down at the Beverly Center. Okay, he walking around at the Gucci store buying some shit, buying some Cartiers and doing that shit. And next thing you know, he'll have a bunch of them C boys right there. Okay, and he won't know what the fuck to do. Fucking around, bro. Telling you. Okay. Kendall Riggins, KC was holding like hell. Hey, everybody has to hold the Raiders. Haven't you noticed that shit? Holding on for dear life. I saw the Chargers doing the same shit. Holding for dear life. You can't hold them dudes no more, dog. They're not holding them just to hold them now. They're holding them because they have no choice. Before it was like, we just hold them, make it easy. Now they're holding on for dear life, bro. These guys are rabid dogs out there, bro. They see fresh meat and they're ready to eat. Wendy Thomas, AP's the epitome of pride and poise. Confidence flows all through that brother. Players know, real recognize real. I agree. Lori Lamp felt it when the game was over. Innovative AP teared up. That shit made me cry. You know why? Because when somebody cares, you can't fake that. That's not to be faked. Josh McDaniels was the biggest faker that I've seen as a coach for the Raiders. As much as I say, fuck, I hated Lane Kiffin because Lane Kiffin fucked up my SC team. But Josh McDaniels is a better coach than Lane Kiffin as far as a coach. But without question, man, Josh McDaniels was the phoniest out of every coach I've ever had. He was the phoniest. He was the dude that couldn't fucking, like somebody's a bad actor. You ever seen some of the acting is just so fucking bad? Like you watch some of these Tubi movies, the acting is just atrocious, bro. Like, you can't believe nothing in the storyline. It's like, these people are horrible. That's him, dog. He just can't even act like he's really liking what he's doing or really fucking with us. He never said Raider Nation one time. He was a coach for a year and a half. He was coach for 25 games. He never addressed Raider Nation at all. And like, even when they won, all right, fellas, we won. Yay! Okay, yeah, we won. And, let's just keep doing what we're doing. I'm just like, look at this motherfucker, dog. Come on, bro. Phony as hell. All right. Sam, got to look and putting Jimmy G string. Why? Let's talk about that. I heard a lot of you guys talking about Jimmy G. Man, we need to just put Jimmy G in. We need to put Jimmy G in. Why? I think it's dumb for us to put Jimmy G in. You know why? Because Jimmy G shouldn't have never lost his fucking job in the first place. How does a $28 million quarterback get benched mid-season and then he loses his job to AOC for 7 games and now all of a sudden for the last 2 we put him back? Don't you think when you pay somebody $28 million they should be the fucking quarterback the whole year? That's just me. Fuck Jimmy G. Motherfucker, you came over here and didn't even last a whole season, and it wasn't even because you're injured. You're healthy as fuck, bro. Get your job back, nigga. The fuck? Get your fucking job back. Nope, too busy looking cute on the sidelines, going to the bunny ranch, spending up our fucking money. I'm a Oakland Raider originally, bro. I'm different. My mindset. Laz is on here, like she understands where I'm coming from. Like, come on, dog. And y'all had the nerve to shit on Derek Carr, who fucking played 15 games and lost his job because Josh McDaniels thought he was getting Tom Brady, and that's the only reason why he got benched, even though he wasn't playing that great, but he's playing better than anybody we got now. But Jimmy Garoppolo can fucking lose his job in week fucking 7 or 8. Y'all ain't said shit. Not a fucking word while he's on the sidelines holding a clipboard, making more money than anybody on the team. That cat makes more money than Max. That cat makes more money than motherfucking Josh Jacobs. He makes more money than Tay Adams, that dude makes more money than everybody on the team, and he's holding a fucking clipboard. Now you guys want to put him back in? Why? I'm with AP. I'm sticking with AOC, bro. I'm going to keep my word. When I bitched Jimmy's ass, I said, AOC, you're the starter for the rest of the year. What do I look like when I'm trying to prove something to my guys? That I'm a fucking hypocrite? That I'm a fucking liar? You guys are trying to sabotage AP, bruh. AP promised the man that he was going to be the quarterback. I'm not fucking up my reputation with the team because y'all want Jimmy G to come back in. No, I'm going to keep my word. Jimmy's not playing again. Period. Fuck that. I've been hearing it. Come on, Shaq. We need to put Jimmy back in. Why? What has Jimmy done week to week? What has Jimmy done in practice? What has Jimmy done in fucking 7-on-7 drills? What has Jimmy fucking done at all to get his job back? Not a fucking thing, bro. He hasn't done shit to get his job back. Okay? Nothing. Right? No need to put his whole ass back in, bro. And he's on our cap for 28 more million. Remember? Put a one in the chat when I told you we're not saving no money. Hey, man, Derek, man, we're saving money because Derek is going to get 40 million. I'm like, you dumb motherfuckers are stupid. That second year wasn't even guaranteed, bruh. Jimmy got fucking two $28 million deals. We cut his ass. We still have him on the cap. Y'all stupid. Y'all got flim-flammed. You guys had Josh McDaniels believing that Josh McDaniels knew what the fuck he was doing. Okay? Just trying to tell you. Okay? So when I hear that Jimmy G shit, I ain't trying to hear that. Let AP keep his word. AOC, you're the fucking man. When he told him he was the man, he meant it. He ain't wishy-washy like you guys. Y'all wishy-washy. One day you want AOC, now you want Jimmy. Then you didn't want Jimmy, now you want Hoyer. Now Hoyer's gone. Now, like, man, fuck all of that, dude. AP said, Jimmy, have a seat. Trust me, dog. You have plenty of energy for the Bunny Ranch and shit because you're not going to be the quarterback, bro. Outside of an injury. AOC, you're him. AOC, yeah, you didn't score a point against the damn Vikings. You're him. AOC, you had a pretty good game against the Chargers. You're him. AOC, you didn't score nothing yesterday against the Chiefs. You're him. We got 2 games left, bro. Fuck it. Roll the dice. Why fuck up everything? Bring Jimmy in. Jimmy fucks up the whole continuity of everything. No thanks. I want to make sure that shit's clear. Damn, you guys are really talking tonight. Lil Pee-wee, yo Shaq, how would you feel if Mark Davis hired Jim Harbaugh instead of Antonio Pierce? I wanted Jim Harbaugh at first over Josh McDaniels, but it didn't happen. I think Jim Harbaugh's not going to be there to be signed. Michigan is offering him a shit ton of money. Michigan is offering him a 10-year, $125 million deal. That's about $25 more million than Mark would pay him. And so I don't think he's going to be there. But if it happened, I'd be like, hey, man, it is what it is. I'd be like, Mark fucked up again. Okay? But I wouldn't be as mad as I was when Josh McDaniels came in because I knew he was a shit turd. Okay? Jesse Murrow, what's up, Shaq? I saw you were on. Yeah, thank you, Jesse. Yeah, AP is our HC. I hope so. Muhammad, he just has to hire people around him that are great X's and O's. That's it. That's it, man. Like, people think that you got to know the game backwards and forwards. No, you don't. You just got to know who to hire. Okay? Bill Belichick is a defensive coach. He won 6 Super Bowls because he brought in Josh McDaniels, who was a good OC, not a good head coach. I mean, it's just, you got to have people that are experts at what the fuck they do, bro. It is what it is. Okay? Kyle Shanahan is an offensive coach. That's why he had DeMeco Ryans before, and now he has this other guy. Good defensive guys. He doesn't have time to be thinking about the defense. Okay? AP is a guy that's going to do everything possible. He doesn't have any ego. That guy doesn't have no ego. He called up Tom Coughlin and had Marvin Lewis sitting there to advise him. Man, please tell me what I need to know. There's nothing more dangerous than a street cat that's trying to fucking get his book smarts on. Those are the time people you need to stay. You need to not fuck with. You need to not fuck with a book smart street cat. Is the worst motherfucker you could try to fuck with, because he's gonna fuck you up either by hook or by crook. He's either gonna do it legally or he's gonna do it illegally. You're getting fucked up. You fucking with him. He's not playing with you, dog. He can get you every which way but loose. He can go left, right. He can go up the gut. He can climb over your shit. He can do whatever he needs to do. You're finished, bro. You need to leave him alone. You need to fucking apologize to a fucking book smart street motherfucker. Leave them niggas alone. Your ass is gonna be all bad. There's nothing you can do. Okay. Lucero, same bunch here. Niners around me buying shirts and hats. Boy, they told the silver and black. Hey, dude, the silver and black just got me, bro. It just got me. And guess what? I had to go through all that shit. I've been through a lot with being a fan of the Raiders, bro, and being in a family where nobody was fucking with the Raiders. Shit, I've been through a lot of shit. Motherfucking fights. Y'all ain't fought for being no Raider fan. You ain't never had to fight a motherfucker to be the fan of a Raiders. Y'all don't know what that shit is, dog. Laz knows. All the people from the Bay Area knows. You don't know how to be getting in fights because you're a fan, dog, of the Raiders, bro. Here in LA, you didn't go through that. Where city you're in, you didn't go through that shit. I did. Barbershop motherfucking arguments and fights and niggas going out to the trunk and shit over football. Y'all motherfuckers think this shit is a game. Y'all think this is a game. It ain't a game, dog. Okay, trust me. I done been in some shit over football. Some shit. Because I talk a lot of shit. You don't get to talk shit to me. I talk shit about your shit. Now motherfuckers want to get buck up and shit. Y'all buck up, nigga. Like, do you look around you, bro? Oh, you see all these motherfuckers that are wearing all this 49er shit, and you're thinking that, oh, they ain't with me. There's been so many times like that, bro, back in the Bay. This motherfucker looking around, he sees 2 Raider fans or 3 Raider fans. He saw all these Niner fans around. He getting buck wild. And guess what? He don't understand that all these motherfuckers is my peoples. He understand that shit. Till he got up and tried to be squirrely, and about 15 niggas stood up with fucking Jerry Rice and Montana jerseys and Ronnie Lotts and shit. He understood then. Hey, I thought. Nah, that's Shaq, man. Nah. You ain't making it up out of this bitch. I say, oh, I got it. They say, yeah, just in case you don't got it, we got it. So that's what it is. Lori Lamp, that shit made me want to cry. Man, Murrow said AP is real. Armando Peplis, our old line is lacking, especially good pass rush. ALC needs a better lineman. Draft the best tackle and guard in the first rounds of the draft. Hey, man. Yeah, we can always draft nothing, but if you guys think that AOC, all he needs is a line, you guys are definitely not understanding what you guys were complaining about before. That dude had 15 yards of green grass and did not even run. He's like, I don't do that shit. I just will overthrow motherfuckers. You got to have a mobile quarterback that can pick up yardage. If we had somebody to apply pressure like Patrick Mahomes, like hypothetically, if we were able to get Caleb Williams, a lot of y'all don't like Caleb Williams, but I love Caleb Williams. I'm an SC guy, and number 2, I know that he's the that I've seen. If you got a guy like that who is going to apply pressure when everybody's covered, who has the arm and the passing skills to be accurate, throwing sidearm and all that other shit, and then he's fast and agile enough to get 15 or 20 yards on your ass, and you got the defense we got, that's an extra 5 games right there. A mobile quarterback with this team right now is 5 more wins. I say 5 more wins because we're going to win those close games, bro. You have to spy on our quarterback. You don't get to have all your guys running around double teaming Devontae Adams. No, somebody better spy on Caleb. Somebody better spy on Penix. Somebody better spy on Drake May. Somebody better spy on whoever the fuck else we can name out there. Okay? Bo Nix, whoever the hell. Jalen Daniels. We get a mobile quarterback, we win in 5 more games just because you got a fucking spy on this guy. This guy's gonna get us 5 first downs, 6 first downs. Look at what happened yesterday with Lamar Jackson, who everybody swears on their life he's just a running back who throws the football. Nah, dog. That dude is motherfucking applying pressure. When you got my guys covered, I'm gonna make it hard on you. It ain't gonna be no 3 second down, 4 second down. It's gonna be a fucking 9 second down, 10, 12 second down, and I'm gonna run all up your ass. That's the key. So that's what I'm talking about, AP, Armando Peplis. AOC needs a perfect scenario to throw the football. He needs all the time in the world. He needs no pressure. Okay. And he needs open receivers. Nah. Okay. He could stay on the team. I ain't trying to get rid of him, but I need a mobile quarterback. Okay. Death Star. We haven't heard from McDaniels a lot. He's disappeared. Hey, man, that dude never gave a fuck about you or me or anybody else. He was here to get a bag. He got his bag. He destroyed our team for a while. He got $85 million. He didn't say thank you, Mr. Davis. He didn't say thank you, Mrs. Davis, Carol Davis. Salute to Carol Davis, Al's wife, who still owns that team with Mark. He never said Raider Nation. I don't know why you're expecting to hear from that man. That man is in Barbados right now, at Dubai, at the top suite you could think of in Dubai and shit. He ain't thinking about us. Okay, that's facts. Jesse Merle, man, funny as fuck that Chief sat on the table when he was hurt, fell apart. That's what happens, man. That's what happens when you ain't got that grace. That grace ain't over you no more. Okay. Armando Pepper started to really like Pierce. Yeah, you was critical of him, Armando. You was critical of him. You were one of the guys that was saying, get rid of him after that damn Vikings game. I remember, bro. Okay, it's okay. You know, you could be wrong sometimes, man, but at least you're coming around. But I always knew what it was. I knew it was never about wins and losses, man. Like, we need to have somebody that's going to believe in this guy. Okay, that's what needed to happen. Okay. Juan Degree said, fans don't understand the history of Madden was linebackers coach. Fans are slow. You know what, Juan? You know what's the funniest thing about it, Juan? When I first started doing this channel, man, I used to get so much disrespectful motherfuckers swearing they were Raider fans coming to my channel, dog, and saying the most ridiculous things I could think of, that they could think of. And I'm like, dude, you have a whole fucking microcomputer in your hand, bro. You have a whole microcomputer in your hand. It's called a smartphone. You're not smart enough to use the shit. Not smart enough to use the shit, bro, at all. Okay? It doesn't make any sense to me. So as I built this channel, I started getting people like you and others, you know, coming here and actually understanding that you guys did your homework and you know what it is. So a lot of these fans, man, they have a smartphone, but they only use it to surf the internet, or they only use it for the social media. They don't use the Google. There's hardly anything in their Google searches, bro. Hardly anything in their Google searches. Okay? Tell you that shit now. Okay? Whitney Thomas, everybody's worried about Pam Oliver slurring her words. She already has stated she has migraines real bad. Prayer up for the sister. Oh, I didn't hear anything about that, man. Yeah, salute to Pam Oliver, man. Yeah, man. Pam is Oliver is a pioneer, sideline reporting pioneer, bro. If anything's going on with her, I'm hoping that she has a speedy recovery or something along those lines. Okay, I'm really hoping that happens. Eric Brenda, man, I've seen some people in Raider Nation asking for Lion OC. Yeah, Ben Johnson. Report that OC wants $15 million a year. Never heard him before the audacity. Hey, dude, I'm gonna tell you something, EB. I always say this, man. I always say a man is worth whatever somebody's willing to pay him, dog. I've heard so many people tell me, oh, this person isn't worth it. Oh, that person isn't worth it. Oh, it ain't worth paying this guy this money, that money. And I'm like, Hey, dude, the only thing that I know is that whatever somebody's willing to pay a person is what they're worth, bro. That's it. So if somebody's willing to be dumb enough to pay Ben Johnson 15 million a year, so be it. As long as it ain't us. When Thomas says, man, during the Giants Eagle game, yeah. Oh wow. Lil Pee Wee said Tim Tebow is a great leader like Rich Bisaccia, Derek Carr. Hey man, like I said, man, motherfuckers are stupid. Bracken Gray out. What it do, big dog? Lil Pee Wee, Dan Campbell's also a great leader. He is a great leader, but that doesn't mean I want to pay him 15 million to coach my team. I don't want to pay that guy $15 million, dog. Okay, Jesse Murrow, real Raiders never wanted McDaniels a Patriot way. We wanted Raider football. Facts. Lil Pee Wee, Josh McDaniels should have never got another chance. Facts. Found a sucker. Mark Davis was the right one, bro. Okay, Black and Gray out, 3-ringer. You already know, man. 3 of these. Carl Sanchez, Lions or Cowboys this Saturday. Ooh, give me a couple of days on that one, dog. Sarah Branch, we need young heat at quarterback without question. Frank wouldn't just bring back AOC. AOC is going to be back. He's going to be back, bro. But let's not try to hand him the job. He needs to earn the job. He needs some competition. I'm not saying get rid of AOC at all. I'm just saying bring in some competition. If AOC is him, then he'll be him. I keep saying the same shit, man. Ain't gonna be no breastfeeding these motherfuckers, bro. Okay? We ain't cutting up no steaks for none of these cats. These cats gotta cut their own steak. Okay? Not cubing up no motherfucking sirloins for these guys. Okay? If you're the man, you'll be the man if somebody comes in and challenges you for your job. Mad Max will never lose his job to nobody on the planet. You can't name not one person in the National Football League that can take Mad Max's job. I don't care if you say Khalil. I don't care if you say Bosa. I don't give a fuck who you name. Mad Max will be the starter on one of those sides of the ball. He's not losing his job to nobody. Okay? Devontae Adams is losing his job to no receiver in football. He will either be the X receiver, wide receiver, or in the slot. He's not losing a job to nobody. Justin Jefferson, I don't give a fuck who you name. He's going to be Jamar Chase. I don't give a damn who you name. That man will be on the field somewhere out there. There's 3 receivers out there. He'll be one of them. Why does AOC have to have the job with no competition, bro? If he's him, it don't matter who you bring in. You bring in Justin, what's his name from the Bears, man? Shit, I can't think of a motherfucking name right now. You bring him in. You bring any of these damn rookies in. Okay, it shouldn't be a problem. Gloria Mayfield Munoz, what's going on, Glow? What's going on? Off of work in Bakersfield, man. Yeah, man. Baker boys out there, man. Bakersfield. Hope everything's cool. Hope you had a good Christmas. RG Dog, man. Young youngers don't know what Raider football is. That was yesterday. Raider fucking football. That's what won a Super Bowl wild card. I believe the first to do it. We were the first to win a wild card, a Super Bowl team, 1980. First wild card team to ever win a Super Bowl was the 1980 Oakland Raiders. And Thomas Whittington, who's on here, his uncle Arthur Whittington was on that team. We got Raiders Super Bowl pedigree blood here. Thomas Whittington's on here. His uncle is Arthur Whittington, who was on that team, bruh. Okay. Though Pee Wee said, "Yo, Shaq, I wish ESPN all they did was talk about the Chiefs. Didn't do. ESPN should give you guys your respect." Nah, it's cool. It's cool. Pee Wee, I've never gotten respect as a Raider fan. Never. Even when I won 3 Super Bowls, I never got no respect. I learned early. Bro. I learned early. When we won our first Super Bowl in '76, bro, I was a little cat. I went to school the next day really thinking that people were going to say, "Hey, man, good game," and all of that. Them motherfuckers didn't say nothing to me, dog. They would say, who cares? Steelers. Who cares? The Cowboys. Them motherfuckers, I was like, damn, you guys ain't even going to give me no respect? Nope. The only person that gave me respect was Raider fans. Nobody else. I learned. I'm like, wow. Damn, that's how y'all doing it? Yep. Y'all still suck. Still heard that. Still heard that, dog. So when it comes to ESPN and all this type of shit, dude, I was winning Super Bowls before ESPN was even invented. ESPN came into existence in 79, bro. I won my first Super Bowl in 76. You get no love from no ESPN, no Fox, nobody, nothing. Won my second one, didn't get no respect. Won my third one, didn't get no respect. Beat the Chargers by fucking 42, didn't get no respect. Beat the Chiefs yesterday, didn't get no respect. Don't you think I learned my lesson by now? Don't you think I fucking understand that Big Shirley is has slept with everybody in the block and she trying to get me next? I'm not going nowhere with Big Shirley. I mean, shit, if you really grew up in the hood, y'all had certain women that were running around the hood that were motherfucking that were chicken hawks out there, bro. They were trying to knock everybody off. That happened to me a couple times. Like, hey, Shaq, hey, when you come over and nah. Go ahead, dog. We all did it. Not me. So that's what it is. God. Jesse Merrill said they said Mahomes ran about 1,000 yards running from our defense. Good. Didn't do him any good, did it? Okay. Edwin Bowles, what's up, Shaq? It's been a minute. Yeah, what's up, EP? Henry Williams, your thoughts on Carr? If Carr was still with us. If Carr was still with us, man, you know, if he was still the quarterback, oh, we'd have more wins, bro. If we're 7, he'd win at least 3 more games for us. We'd already be in the playoffs, like in the playoff hunt right now. He's a better quarterback than everybody we got. I don't care who doesn't like him. Like these fans really think that I care about who you like. I don't give a fuck who you like. I don't give a fuck who you have a bad feeling about, dude. I've been a Raider fan 50 years. You know how many quarterbacks that I had that I hated? You guys think that Derek Carr is the worst quarterback in the history of the Raiders. No, he's only the bad quarterback in your tenure. You haven't seen all the bad quarterbacks that I've seen. Okay? You don't even understand motherfuckers that I hated I had to root for. Okay? Y'all don't understand that shit. Y'all don't understand Mark Wilson. Y'all don't understand Jay Schrader. Y'all motherfuckers don't understand Jeff George. You guys don't understand Todd Marinovich. You motherfuckers don't understand Kerry Collins and shit. Like, you motherfuckers you guys haven't suffered at all. Y'all haven't suffered at all, bro. You fans out there that came with me talking about 9 years is long enough. I'm like, motherfucker, you talking about one guy who I knew played harder than all these other dudes, and you've never had as many shitty quarterbacks as I had. You're not even on the radar with these guys. Okay? Y'all remember Andrew Walter? Were you around when Andrew Walter was trying to be the quarterback? Were you around when Matt McGloin was trying to be the quarterback? Were you around when Jeff George was trying to be the quarterback? You motherfuckers wasn't around, bro. Y'all don't remember all those people. Y'all don't remember Aaron Brooks. Y'all don't remember Dante Culpepper. Y'all don't remember motherfucking Jason Campbell. I like Jason Campbell, though. Y'all don't remember all these dudes? I can name fucking 30 quarterbacks. Y'all don't remember Dan Pastorini? Man, you guys have not suffered at all. I don't be feeling sorry for these youngins, man. You guys really think you've suffered. You ain't suffered, bro. I haven't won a Super Bowl since Jim Plunkett, bro. Y'all think that Rich Gannon is the shit. A guy who threw 5 interceptions and 3 pick sixes in the fucking Super Bowl, who I can't stand. Carson Palmer, who I can't stand. Like, you don't know what great quarterbacks are, bro. Okay? You don't know what that is. I had Ken Stabler, and then I had Dan Pastorini, then I got Jim Plunkett. Won 2 more Super Bowls. Then after that, everybody didn't win me nothing. So how do I feel about Carr? Carr would win us a few more games. I like him better than damn near every other quarterback we've ever had outside of maybe 2 or 3 dudes. Facts. He's a top 5 quarterback for the Raiders. Raiders haven't had a lot of great quarterbacks, have we? I would consider him to be better than Rich Gannon. Because even though Rich Gannon won an MVP, Rich Gannon threw 5 fucking interceptions in a Super Bowl and 3 pick sixes, dog. Come on, dog. Then he talks about us like dogs. So I'd be willing to say Derek Carr's a top 3 quarterback. What other quarterbacks is better than him that we've had? Name them outside of Ken Stabler and Jim Plunkett. Oh, maybe no. Daryl LaMonica, which was before my time. So Derek Carr's is like probably the 4th. Everybody else, who's better than him, dog? You haven't had a quarterback better than him out of anybody I've named. Okay? Facts. Don't care who you like. I've seen them all damn near except Daryl LaMonica. That's the only one I haven't seen because that's before my time. But the Mad Bomber, my dad gave him a lot of love, and my dad's a Niner fan. But that's all I used to really like the Daryl LaMonica. You know, I didn't see Daryl LaMonica. That's before my time. But Stabler's my first quarterback. So that's my comments. When Thomas said I get to give to Nate Hobbs, he balled out. Yes, he did. Nate got busy. Jesse Murrow, R. Davis isn't his dad, but he got to do right this time. The thing about Mark is a guy who knows he's not his dad, but his dad is not him. It's kind of like the best coach, the best owner we would ever have is like if you can split Mark and Al in half and take both of their good things from both of them and get rid of the bad shit about both of them, we would probably have 7 or 8 Super Bowls. Because a lot of the reasons why we only have 3 Super Bowls has to do with the ownership and what their decisions were. A lot of it has to do with that. Al left 2 Super Bowls on the table when he did that Marcus Allen shit. A lot of you guys don't even fucking know that shit. That shit cost us 2 Super Bowl wins, I think. I think that and Mark should have possibly won at least 1. So we should be hitting on 6. We should be sitting on 6 Super Bowls right now. Mark cost us at least 1. I think Rich Bisaccia's team had the ability to get us deep into the playoffs. I don't know about winning, but he fucked us up. We could have possibly won. We should have at least 5. Okay. Strike Vader, what's going on, man? It's popping, man. When Thomas Mark doesn't sign AP's coach, you might be side of himself just saying, bro, people are his impact. Everybody ain't stupid, bro. Everybody ain't stupid. Like motherfuckers, like some of my boys didn't understand that, dog. They thought because their girl was on their ass or their girl was arguing with them and throwing shit at them and keying their car and putting shit in their gas tank and breaking their windows at their house and doing all that shit that somebody else wasn't gonna fuck with them. They really thought that shit. Yeah, till you're in the mall and you see a cat that you know with your baby mama walking with your kids, then you understand somebody's fucking with her. Try to tell my boys that shit. Ain't nobody gonna want to deal with all of that. All right, nigga. All right. She got a new motherfucker moved right in 2 days after you leave. You'll understand. She already had somebody else. AP's already been hit up. Oh, if Mark doesn't do this, oh, trust me, somebody done talked to him, dog. The words done got out. AP gonna get a job. Okay? It's gonna happen. Tony Carpenter said Mahomes ran over 1,000 yards. All right, good. I hope his legs hurt. Okay, Jesse Murrow, sorry, Troy Scorpus Crew Hamas. Yeah, I saw that. Troy Carter. Dr. Swamp, what's going on, D Swamp? Patrick Mahomes was crying like a bitch. And so was Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce made so much of a fool of himself in front of his fan base, in his stadium, in front of his teammates, in front of his family, and in front of his girl when he threw his fucking helmet and then he was trying to get it back and Andy Reid said, no, don't give him his helmet back. Did y'all see that shit? Did you see when he threw his fucking helmet and he threw it so hard the helmet bounced up over the players that shit did this, and then they picked it up and one of the assistants grabbed it and was trying to give it back to him, and Andy said, no, don't give him shit. You know why he did that, bro? Let me tell you why your boy Travis Kelce threw his fucking helmet. You would think it was on a play that they didn't get anything done. He threw his helmet on the fake punt. Remember the fake punt? The fake punt that they succeeded on us on? He was mad because he wasn't in the game. He wasn't happy that the play was successful. He was mad because it wasn't him. Because he was being talked to any kind of way out there. They was clowning him. He wanted to be the man. Let me show off in front of my girl. Let me show off. Let me show you I'm Kelsey. And that's why Andy Reid was like, nah, don't give him his shit back till he talks to me. Salute to Andy Reid for putting Travis Kelsey in check. I like that. Okay. Tony Carson, he had so many yards because he was running from Max. He was running from everybody. Black and gray out. Fox had us a 16 defensively. Like I keep saying, man, I'm seeing all these different people. People are saying we're 20 at this, that, and the other. Fox said 16. ESPN said something else. Okay. Jesse Merrill lives to make other men cry. I love it. Dr. Swamp, Raiders are the darkness of the NFL. 31 teams and then the Raiders. Yeah, dog. Yeah. Okay. That's what George Atkinson said. There's 31 teams and then there's the Raiders, bro. George Atkinson said that. Okay. Soul Patrol. Dr. Swamp Pappas has been like, we. Yep. Softer than baby shit. Brandon C. Been so many power rankings based on opinion on stats. Exactly. I don't even know what the rankings are. Brother Tito was going on. Nice bucket. Yeah, dog. You know what I'm saying? The bucket match. You know, the Grinch and shit. You know what I'm saying? I got my Grinch on, man. I'm chilling, dog. Chilling, man. I was out with all my Grinch shit on today. Big Daddy Murder. AP's the man. Brother Tito said, get Barack Obama to a game. Shit, Barack Obama's making so much money right now, dog, with Netflix. He got a big-ass Netflix deal. He's chilling. Brother Tito, swing low. Time to move on light years ahead. Hey, man, Mother Group's your Starship Colin, I know. All good. Parliament. Yeah, man, Parliament and Funkadelic. Hey, babe, I don't know what our son is doing. Okay. Yeah, you already know. Rocky Flores, AP's a new head coach. I will call Mark Davis and put in my word, man. Good. Somebody call Mark Davis. You know, hopefully those blondes that he's hanging out with would tell him the same shit. You know, Mark, I like Antonio. You should give him a chance. Yeah, hold on, man. Let me get these bangs right quick. Hey. Are you ready, Mark? Hold on. All right, let's go, girl. Let's go to dinner and shit. Nigga, Mark Davis. Man, salute to Mark Davis. Shit, God. Oh, man, I had to get my laughing on that one. Brother Tito said, man, he hired big visor. Yeah, Black Gray Out. CBS Sports has his 15th. Chris Anders, Al is everybody's football father. Let's be real. If you don't know about Al Davis, exploitation fan, not football, this team. Hey, dude, like the OGs of other teams, they know Al Davis. But if you were a fan of the Raiders the last 30 years or last 20 years of his tenure, Al Davis was being talked about so bad that they don't have no respect for him, dog. And it's unfortunate, man. But I had a conversation with Bill Walsh. I've told you guys that story before. I met Bill Walsh, man, Coach Walsh from the 49ers, and had an hour-long conversation with Coach Walsh. And we talked football. We talked the West Coast offense. We talked all that shit. And we talked about Al Davis. And you talk about somebody who you would think did not have any love or respect for Al Davis. Bill Walsh said, if it wasn't for Al Davis, I wouldn't be who I am today. He told me a lot of shit. Even though he's 49er royalty. He said Al Davis is the reason why he was in NFL. Al Davis gave him his shot to be who he was. And I'm like, damn. He's like, you'll never hear me say anything about Al Davis, ever. Okay? So, there you go. Brother Tito went cuckoo in the head. Should have went to Hell's Kitchen on him. Yeah. Jesse Murrow, Al's done the same dumb shit. He's always done a lot of things a lot of owners have never done. I don't like the Marcus All Callan call either. Like I said, man, it's nothing wrong with criticizing. If you're a member of the family, there's nothing wrong with calling out things that happen in the family, dog. I'm in the family. And I'm going to tell you, that Marcus Allen shit cost us 2 Super Bowl rings, bro. I mean, Al was he was stubborn in the wrong way, man. And that whole I've discussed the Marcus Allen shit. A lot of you guys don't understand. You know, a lot of you younger fans, man, you need to do your homework. Like, go watch Al Davis versus the NFL so you really know why we don't get calls and why the league doesn't do this for us and why we're always getting fucked over. You go watch that shit, and you'll understand why. Go watch the John Madden shit. Go watch the Marcus Allen shit. You'll fucking know. You need to know your history, bro. Who you are, and you'll understand why we don't get what you think. You getting all frustrated because they turn over our calls and shit. They've been doing that shit. They've been doing that shit for over 50 years, turning our calls over, giving us the short end of the stick on shit. Still won 3 Super Bowls. Okay. William Thomas, man, stare down from Jack Jones. Mahomes at pick six was classic. Ripped his heart out. Had to, dog. Because when you're talking about a dude like Jack Jones, you're talking about a guy who legitimately does not give a fuck. That dude does not care, bro. He is, you're talking about somebody who's just raw emotion. Like, that dude is gonna have to get it together. He's gonna have to calm down, bro. He's gonna fucking, he's gonna cost us some shit. And he's gonna cost himself some shit. He's really one of them types, bro. You ever had a homie who's just fucking 5150 that it's just like, dude, you're putting us all in jeopardy, man, because you're taking it too far, dog. Like, you're taking this shit too far. Okay, like, I'm telling you, bro. I mean, we had cats like that couldn't go to Oakland to a club and couldn't go to fucking Frisco to them to a club and shit, or Sacramento, because those certain clubs we went to, they had the most females. Those were the ones that had the most hood dudes, the drug dealers, the motherfucking all them niggas out there, the hustlers, the scammers, everybody out there, pimps, prostitutes, all them motherfuckers. We all at the same club and shit. Because that's the shit was cracking. We'd all be at the same shit. And then you got one of our homies not understanding, like, dude, we're not, motherfucker, we're Jack London Square, nigga. We're not from Oakland. Like, we're not with anybody from Oakland. Why are you staring down? What the fuck you looking at? Like, motherfucker, what are you doing? Nigga, what that type. I'll shoot all you niggas out. I had motherfucker, I'd be like, man, hey, man, I'm gonna get in my car and shit. Because it don't matter. It don't matter how many bullets you got. You ain't got more bullets than the fucking city, nigga. You crazy as fuck. Like, Jack Jones one of them types, dog. You think I'm bullshitting? Jack Jones is when he was ready to fight everybody out there, bro. You think that he was just out there fucking with Rashid Rice? No, anybody that would have been up there, he would have been binging everybody out there, bro. Okay, that's why AP walked out there. You think he came out there just to come out there? He came out there because he knew. He's seen it before. He's known Jack Jones in high school. He coached him in high school, Long Beach Poly. He coached him in college at ASU, bro. He's coaching him now. His son is friends with him. He knew. He went out there. He was trying to pull him. Jack Jones is like, get off of me. It was already going up. It was up. It was up. Y'all thinking this was just some bullshit. It wasn't. It was about to turn into some shit. And AP was pushing him off the field. And he was yelling and cussing at AP. Now, AP is the kind of guy that knows he ain't cussing at me. He's cussing at the situation. Okay? All right? AP had to burn a fucking timeout. He had to burn a timeout to keep him in the game. That's what you Raider fans didn't understand. You guys are saying 18 this and the Grinch that and all of that. But you're not understanding that Antonio Pierce not only had to go on the field and get his ass, he had to burn a fucking timeout to keep him in the game. He burnt a timeout that we could have possibly needed to save him. Because Rice snatched this shit off, which was disrespect, snatched his mouthpiece off, it was hanging on his face mask, pulled it off, snapped it, threw it. to get him, provoke him. And it was working. And that shit was working, bro. AP came out, got him. He's yelling at AP and shit. Fucking clock is running. Bleep. Hey, man, fuck it. Burn the timeout. Had to burn a timeout on his ass. Once he burnt the timeout, he's like, look, man, I'm burning a timeout because of you. He's like, fuck. Okay. Went back out there. Didn't have his mouthpiece. Okay? They called the timeout. They got him another mouthpiece. Antonio called him over. He was already set in the defensive stance, came over there, grabbed the fucking shit, grabbed it out of the damn assistant's hand, and put it on and put it in his mouth, dog. That's Jack Jones, bro. That's what I'm trying to warn you guys about. I love the kid, but the kid got to calm the fuck down. Okay? He better calm down or he's not going to be playing. Jesse Merle, you could tell Jack was saying something to Mahomes. I wish I knew what he was saying. Oh, I know what he was calling him. He was calling him a BAN, bitch ass nigga. I already know what he was saying. He was talking shit. I could read his lips. I could. I like Jack Jones. He played like I played. I cussed everybody out when I played football. When I played, I was cussing out my own players. I was cussing out everybody. Cuss the coach out, cuss everybody out. Cuss everybody out, dog. That's just how I played. My team knew when I did it, I was mad at the situation. The other team didn't give a fuck. You think they gave a fuck that I was coaching football? I was calling them all kinds of names. I was talking about people's mamas out there. I didn't care, bro. I played like that. I played angry. Okay? So I like Jack Jones, but I wasn't fucking talking about shooting motherfuckers after the game. Shit. I'm just saying. Hypothetically. All right. Charm City. Now I'm a Raider fan too. Oh, that's all good. That's all good. Nothing wrong with that, big dog. Not a lot of Raider fans in Charm City, though. But, I know that, dog. Okay. Stephen Gomez video came out by Gorilla Rilla showing Chiefs owners dog shitting on the day. I saw that. That shit was funny. When Thomas talking to Jesse. Brother Tito Shaq at the gym, raided out in gear, man. Check out some unfiltered gym bags. Oh, okay. That's tight. Okay. Yeah, man. Straight dead. Straight gangster. Okay. Brother Tito, white boy in Hagenberger at 2 a.m. Shit. Man, I don't know about now, man. You got some white dudes that might have came out of Hagenberger, out of that Denny's and shit. They might have come out of that Denny's or the Jack in the Box across the street. Might get fucked up out there. But Tito, plus they put insulation wise called insulation, usually rubber, yeah. Stephen Gomez, Kuntz and Crosby, I love it. Dwayne Thomas, ever since we switched to man coverage, we've been seeing the game. Notice that Shaq. Yeah, we've been running more man coverage and running more zone defense. But that's the Raider way, man. Al Davis didn't believe in zone defense. He liked man-to-man. Al Davis ran man-to-man defense when we was playing. He liked more man-to-man, running cover twos and all that shit. I mean, now players are too fast and too gifted now. You got to run some kind of zone too. You can't just run man all the time, but we are running a lot more man than we were before. Steve Richardson, Coots has been in the gym. You can run at him anymore. Nah, that boy's off the hook. Brother Tito, normally rock out the gym, but I'm listening to MSU. That's right. Appreciate it, Matthew Check Unfiltered. Thank you, big dog. Philip Trueworthy with the $2 bono. Dono, thank you, man. You're the best, Shaq. Thank you. Say, yeah, Rated X, you already know. Steven Richardson, Jimmy G, gone. No need to put him in. And he's done. Manuel Gary, man, sad part, you have a grown man part of the Rated X that went and bought a Jimmy G jersey. Damn. Hey, dog, I know people personally that bought a Jimmy G jersey, bro. My boy Nick that I went to the Patriots game that flew all the way from Melbourne, Australia to go to his first Raider game, man. He went in there and bought a Mad Max and a Jimmy G jersey. But he lives in Australia. So, he's trying to get stuff that nobody had, See all the ones. I see all the ones, man. Apocalypse was going on. AP got the job. I hope so, dog. Okay. Bev, what's going on, Bev? Hey, Bev, I'm chilling. Listening to your nephew in here just running around. Smoking Posh, you think Mark Davis will make an announcement AP before they dive deep in off-season? No, he has to go through the process. I just said he has to do the Rooney Rule. He has to have some people interview. Shop by the merch. Laz, yeah, the Bears like that. I'm trying to tell you, Laz. I'm trying to tell you, dog. I done had more motherfucking run-ins over football than probably anything, bro, where it's like, Man, the Bay Area, you guys know, man. We have to fight these motherfuckers, bro. Telling you. Telling you, dog. We at a bar, man, motherfuckers start talking shit. And motherfuckers want to fight and shit. Telling you, dog. Telling you. Apocalypse. Mobile quarterback's answer. No one convinced me otherwise. I'm the same. Joe Soletto, I would not complain if the Raiders drafted Caleb Williams. I'd love it. But is Caleb going to be there? I don't think he's going to be there, dog. I think Caleb is gone. Unless Caleb decides to go back to SC for a year, he's going to be gone. But it's possible. Shit, Champ might be able to pull a rabbit out of his hat. I think Caleb Williams on our team is the answer. He's the ultimate answer. I think any of those guys is going to be an answer. But if we were able to get Caleb Williams, regardless of how everybody feels about him, he's got the skill set like Mahomes to upset them. There's only one team that doesn't have to deal with a Patrick Mahomes like quarterback in our division. Justin Herbert's mobile, but he isn't that lethal. Russell Wilson is not the young Russell Wilson anymore. AOC can't run anywhere. Okay, he doesn't even run to the bathroom and shit. Okay, so that ain't happening. But if you had a Caleb Williams who's a younger version of a Mahomes who's going to do all the shit that he does and tire defenses out and we're able to run 30, 40 yards on a rope, that's a different situation. But who's to say, man? But if we get Caleb Williams, it's going to be over, bro. We get somebody like that, I'm telling you, dog. You need somebody who can run for 15, 20 yards, man. Somebody to extend the play for 11 seconds. Alpaca says, think Rich Gannon. I need somebody better than Rich. Jesse Merrill, Mark has to interview somebody. People, yes, he does. Anthony King, we need quarterbacks accurate. McDaniel disappeared like Swift. Hey, dog, like I said, man, let Mahomes let Travis Kelce keep losing. You see how quickly Taylor Swift writes a song about his ass and boots him to the curb and shit. Watch. Tay ain't no loser, bro. Tyrod Taylor. Yeah, man, shit. Barson, I bet you David will not sign him up. Davis, he already said he wants a highly competitive quarterback. We're going to see. And a coach. AOC will be here, but he hasn't proved anything yet. Facts. Justin Fields, I couldn't think of his last name. Thanks, Joe. Justin Fields injured way too much. Hit the like and subscribe button. Guy to tip your bartender. Carl Sanchez, not Big Shirley. Shit, Big Shirley, dog. Big Shirley still running shit. Do not get it fucked up. Okay. Young fans don't know. Kush Sanders said Todd Marinovich, robo quarterback. Yeah, man. Todd Marinovich. Telling you, dog, we've had some shit turd quarterbacks. That's why when everybody was fucking talking about Derek Carr, I'm laughing. I'm like, dude, do you understand the lean years? The lean years in between, for us real ones, the lean years between Jim Plunkett retiring to Rich Gannon. Think about all those bums. All those motherfuckers that we had. Okay. Jeff Hostetler. Like, these dudes don't even understand. They don't even understand, bro, how many quarterbacks we had between Jim Plunkett and Rich Gannon. They don't even understand how many people we had, and they're talking about Derek Carr. I'm like, man, you guys are definitely spoiled brats. Y'all motherfuckers definitely ain't suffered. You ain't suffered. Okay, Jeff George, Smoking Potts. Oh, he even Smoking Potts, who's a Chiefs fan, laughing at Jeff George. Mr. I can just throw the ball farther than everybody else, and that's it. Like, horrible. Chef Martin said everybody on TV's talking about the KC losing the game, but nobody's giving the Raiders credit for winning the game. Chef, I used to use the game at the Coliseum and watch the whole neighborhood on the 40s. That's facts. Facts, bro. I grew up in that same state. I grew up in Oakland, Alameda County Coliseum too. And I'm telling you, dude, we've never got props for when we beat teams. It was always what happened to the other team. Even when we won against the Vikings, when we won in '76 against the Vikings, bro, it was the same shit. Because Fran Tarkington and Chuck Foreman and Sammy White and Ahmad Rashad. Yeah, Ahmad Rashad, Jordan, the guy that interviewed Jordan, played on that team too. And the Purple People Eaters were supposed to fuck us up. When we won that Super Bowl, all they talked about is what the fuck Bud Grant and them motherfuckers didn't do and shit, and what happened with the pick six that Fran Tarkenton threw to old man Willie Brown and all of that shit. I didn't understand. I was a kid, dude. I didn't understand why they weren't. I was just like, Dad, why isn't the news saying anything? They're like, yeah, you guys are the Raiders. Not everybody's happy, son. Like my dad was just like, not everybody's happy and shit. I didn't understand. We're the world champions. Isn't supposed people give us respect? I'm playing Little League football. They teach you how to have sportsmanship. Like, no matter how much we didn't like somebody at the end of the game, we had to go to the 50-yard line and shake everybody's hand. They're on their side, and our coaches shake hands, and then we walking right up the 50-yard line, check. But we can't get no love? Nope. Okay, Rusty Hilger. Oh my God. Nah, you guys are really gonna start hurting my feelings. Rusty Hilger and David Hum, man, rest in peace. Man, we had some, you guys don't even understand how many cats we had. Just too many, bro. You guys are crying to me about Derek Carr, man. I'm like, man, you guys definitely ain't from my era. Dr. Feelgood said, true that, Jeff George. Haven't heard that name in a while. Dude, I can name them off, dog. I remember one night we were on here, and people were like, Shaq, how many quarterbacks can you name from the Raiders? I know Robert Benjamin was here that night. Put a one if you were here during that night when I had to name all them quarterbacks. I legitimately named like 25 fucking quarterbacks I've had in my lifetime as a fan of this team. I named 25 of them just off the top of my fucking head. Okay, and I said, and I'm not even going to use Jamarcus Russell. I didn't even name him. I think I named like between 21 and 25 quarterbacks. I was naming everybody, bro. I was saying Vince Evans. I was saying motherfuckers. I was naming motherfuckers, bro. We done had a lot of quarterbacks. Okay, Derek Carr's still a top 4 quarterback of all time on the Raiders. Sorry, I don't give a fuck if you like him or not. Okay, it's Stabler, it's Plunkett. It's gonna be 5 dudes. It's gonna be Stabler, Plunkett. It's gonna be Rich Gannon, who I can't fucking stand, but he's on the list. It's gonna be DeMonica, and it's gonna be DC. Everybody else, there ain't nothing to talk about. Ain't nobody else on that level. Those 5 guys, however you want to number them up. Okay. But Carr is definitely a top 5 quarterback for this team. And how many quarterbacks have we had? How many quarterbacks have we had since he's been benched? Well, let's name them. We benched Derek Carr, right? Remember last year? Who was the quarterback? Jarrett Stidham. What happened after him? Jimmy Garoppolo. What happened after him? Hoyer. AOC. We've had 4 quarterbacks since DC. Who's better than Derek Carr out of those 4 motherfuckers I just named? I'll wait. Say it. Out of the 4 fucking quarterbacks we've had in less than in a calendar year, because he got benched in December around this time, we've had 4 other quarterbacks play for the Raiders, start for the Raiders in a year. You tell me out of those 4 motherfuckers who's better than DC. I don't care who you like. I don't give a fuck who you have a problem with. Tell me, is it Jimmy G? Is it motherfucking Jarrett Stidham, who's on the bench over there behind Russell Wilson? Is it motherfucking Hoyer, who got cut by us and who's playing for nobody? Or is it AOC, who hasn't thrown a fucking completion since the first quarter yesterday? You tell me who's better out of those 4. That's the point. That's why I don't listen to nobody when they're telling me this bullshit. Okay. I don't care if Derek Carr ran, I could say some foul shit. I don't care if he slept with your baby mama. I don't give a fuck. I don't care why you don't like him. I could care less. Who's better than him out of the 4 quarterbacks we've had since him? Not one of those guys. God, Jeff Hostetler, nigga, Johnny Kicknuts. Or Jamarcus Russell, Vince Evans. If only knew Shaq. They don't understand him. And that's why I don't listen to these dudes. These dudes are, oh man, you're just Derek Carr stan. I'm like, motherfucker, you haven't lived it long enough to tell me what I am. I done had shit turd quarterbacks. You don't even understand how much. I mean, fuck, Mark Wilson. I fucking hated Mark Wilson, bro. I hated him. I hated Jay Schrader because they weren't Plunkett. Like you, like they don't know how it feels to have a Super Bowl winning quarterback, bro. Like they don't know how to have a Super Bowl winning quarterback who won him a Super Bowl and then he gets replaced by a bum. They don't know how it feels to do that. When Ken Stabler, let's go back. You OGs that are on here, you guys are gonna feel my pain if you were around back then. If you're a three ringer, you're gonna know this pain when I tell you this. The Snake. We all know how much we love Snake, bro. Snake was the 1974 league MVP. When I became a Raider fan in 74, he was the MVP of the entire NFL, bro. We didn't win. We lost to the Steelers in the AFC Championship game. Okay? Then the next year we lost to the Steelers in the AFC Championship game. 75. 76 we win the Super Bowl. Okay? We traded Ken Stabler, the only guy who ever won us a Super Bowl who was a former league MVP. There's only been 3 league MVPs that have been Raiders. It's only been 3. The first one ever. We trade him. We trade Dave Casper. Goes to the post, Hall of Famer. Ken Stabler, Hall of Famer. And Jack Tatum, the assassin himself, to the Houston Oilers for Dan Pastorini. Remember that shit? Remember when we traded Ken Stabler to the fucking Houston Oilers for Dan Pastorini, bro? That's what these motherfuckers didn't have to deal with. They didn't have to deal with that. Okay? Guess what? Dan Pastorini came over here and was sorry as fuck. He was sorry as fuck. I was so mad. You traded Ken Stabler for him. You got rid of Casper for him. You got rid of Jack Tatum for him. Then we got a free agent from the San Francisco 49ers who got put on waivers by the name of Jim Plunkett. Remember that? Jim Plunkett came in, took Pastorini's job. See, these people don't even know. They think that Derek Carr's beginning. No, it ain't. Al Davis traded Ken Stabler, who I just told you who he was, bro. The Snake, the greatest of all time as far as I'm concerned. First Raider MVP of the league. First Super Bowl champion quarterback of the Raiders. Traded him for Dan Pastorini, who was a piece of shit. And then a quarterback on waivers who was on his third team, Jim Plunkett, took his job. Okay? What did Plunkett do that next year? We won the 80 Super Bowl. What happened 2 years after that? 81 Super Bowl. What happened two seasons later? We win the fucking Super Bowl again with Plunkett. I'm like, damn, I only had one shitty quarterback in my lifetime as a fan of the Raiders. I went to Ken Stabler. I went to motherfucking Dan Pastorini for half a damn season. And then I got Plunkett. I won 2 Super Bowls. Then I had Plunkett, all the way up till he retired. And then I had to deal with Mark Wilson. See, these guys don't understand that. My first 3 quarterbacks, I won 3 Super Bowls. 1 with Stabler, none with Pastorini, 2 with fucking Plunkett. They don't understand that because they never had nobody win shit. Okay? So that's why when they're talking, I don't listen to them, dog. I just block them out. You don't know how it feels to have a Super Bowl winning quarterback be replaced by a bum. All you know is bums being replaced by bums, being replaced by bums, being replaced by bums. You don't know what I know. Then I went all the way from Plunkett all the way to Rich Gannon to get to a Super Bowl and lose. All those quarterbacks in between. Okay? Johnny Kicknuts understands. Anthony King understands. Andrew Walter. Yep. Carson Palmer. Rick Myra. Oh my God. I'm ready to fucking throw up in my mouth. I forgot about Rick Myra, Terrell Pryor, Wade Wilson. Rick Myra, bro. I hate him. I fucking hate him, dog. Oh my God. AOC's raw like Jim Plunkett. Nah, he ain't raw like Jim Plunkett. Jim Plunkett's clutch. Jim Plunkett was clutch. Okay? That's a difference, bro. He might have a skill set. He could throw the long ball, but he ain't clutch, bro. Jim Plunkett was clutch. The difference. When the pressure's on the line, Jim Plunkett is clutch. Stabler's clutch. You know who's Carr was clutch in the games he was in, but when it came to playoffs, he wasn't. But in regular season games, he had those comebacks. You know who's not clutch? Everybody else. Rich Gannon wasn't clutch. Much as you guys love Rich Gannon wasn't clutch. When the pressure was on and the lights were brightest, he took a fat shit. God. Lori Lamb, damn, said some of these names take me way back. Come on, Lori, we OGs. Okay, we're going to say some names on your motherfucking ass, man. I'm telling you. We'll say some names. Jay Schrader, I couldn't handle. Oh, man. I couldn't have. And then when Jeff Hostetler, the reason why I hated him is because he was a Super Bowl winning quarterback. He was a free agent. You think it's the first time we brought over a free agent that was Super Bowl champion? No, Jeff Hostetler was a Super Bowl champion. Remember he won the Super Bowl when Phil Simms got hurt and went for the Giants and he won a Super Bowl. We brought him over as a free agent. The problem with him was when it came time for him when we played and it came time for him to do something in the playoffs, he couldn't do nothing. Marcus Tuiasosopo, I didn't even name all those guys. Those guys are easy guys to name. Okay, Marcus Tuiasosopo, what's his name? That played for Tennessee. Marcus Mariota. We can keep going on and on and on, bro. Jesse Merrill, Gannon sucks. I lived in Tampa. He got killed in the Super Bowl. Everybody was happy. I was mad as fuck. Yep. Don't you wait. Tom Flores was your first quarterback. Oh, Philip, you OG. If Tom Flores was your first quarterback, Tom Flores was the first quarterback of the Raiders. Damn, dog, you got me beat. You got me beat, bro. You got me beat. Wow. Yeah, thanks for the dono, Phil. Fake Smokers Pasta, I'm out. All right, big dog, get some sleep. Dr. Feel Good, don't Brandon for Mark Davis. And we've been on here a long time, you guys. Almost 3 hours. I might have to shut it down, dog. Shut it down pretty soon. Like when you come out the pen and your lady done left you for 4 of your homies. Oh, no, I've seen a lot of that, dog. I had one of my homeboys. He got out of Quentin. Got out of Quentin. We was gonna go pick him up, but he wanted his of course he wanted his mom and his sister to get him. We were gonna go get him out of Quentin, but the first place he came to us, and first thing he wanted to do was buck up on the homie the gat who was with his girl. He knew all about it, dog. We didn't tell him shit. I'm like, man, I don't want this cat to go back in. But he knew about it because somebody wrote him letters and let him know. He's like, yo, man, I'm about to go jack that fool. I'm like, dog, oh my God. He had just got out that day. He was ready to go back in, dog. I'm like, nah, man. We just like, nah, dog. You can't go. Let it go, bro. Let it go. Okay. Big Time Willie. Raider Nation had faith in Terrell Pryor. Yeah, they always have faith in people. Gangsta of Andy had to do that. Yeah, he let it be known like this ain't your team, Travis. Jesse Merle. Yeah, talking about that. What happened with your sister-in-law, Anthony King, Jesse Merle, Jack Jones about to be a star quarterback as long as he keeps his head on straight. Jesse Merle, AP keeps Jack together. Dude's gonna be good. He just has to calm down, dog. He just has to calm down, dog. Okay, he has to, man. That dude is, oh my God, man. He's so fucking talented. But, hey, man, we've seen a lot of talented people, man, get caught slipping. Yeah, I had a psycho homie like that, found him dead naked in the warehouse. I don't even want to talk about my dead homies, dog. Like, I done had a lot of shit. Like, homies get set up, all kinds of shit. You know. I ain't gonna say his name because people from the crib will know. But I had one of them cat, man, that
This cat was known for that shit. He was known for fucking being psychotic. Like, as soon as he got mad, he was just gonna fucking fuck everybody up, man. Man, they found him on the side of the freeway, man, shot in the back of the head, which means that somebody in the back seat that he trusted shot his ass. Okay. Right off the side of the freeway, had him in the fucking car in the passenger seat, shot his ass in the fucking head, pushed his ass out. I ain't gonna say no more because other things could have happened allegedly. Okay, I'm gonna keep it just like that, just to let you guys know how far shit goes. You thinking this football shit is football shit? It ain't. Strike Vader at 45. AP look like he can suit up right now. Yeah, he looks good, bro. Jones was about to go Jim Jones on them fools. Yeah, Jesse Murrow, I knew AP was doing what he needed to do. More than one reason. Mahomes was crying. Facts. Bev talking to Jesse. Thank you guys, man. Appreciate the donos. Max and Kuntz. Kermit running for his life. Hey, dude, I don't feel sorry that he ran for 1,000 yards all game. Good. It's good for his ass. Okay. Just remember my twins, boys and girl, turned 8 last weekend, man. Salute. Salute Jesse to the twins, bro. Picked up my kid's son wearing my red jacket. I hadn't seen him since I was a kid. How can you not love that shit? That's beautiful, bro. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful, man. Hey, man, shit. I became a father late, man, but shit, I'm catching up. Okay, I love it, man. I can't imagine not being a parent now. I was avoiding that shit like the plague, though. Beth, shit. I was still running around looking cute. I was still like, fuck all of that, dog. Like, I was not. I was still running around doing me for a long time and shit. I'm like, man, people like, man, Shaq, you ain't never. I'm like, for what, dog? Look around you, bro. Look around you. Just because your ass can't still pull them, look around you. I was out there still. Fuck it. Just gonna get my beanie. Yeah, man, it's all good. We gonna have them for you, dog, man. Whenever you're ready. Okay. Anthony King Hondo said he can, but Rap Sheet had no. Hondo said to GM from one AFC from MC. Yeah, Hondo knows some shit, man. Hondo may not be a Raider fan, but he knows what's going on. Anthony King, the fact they already work for him, Mark Davis, we'll see. Yeah, we're gonna find out. Watch a few shows with people saying before we talk to teams, give the Raiders props. Doesn't happen. Facts. Carrera, Colts. Oh yeah, you guys were having the watch party. You guys, it's on New Year's Eve. We're gonna do the watch party. Do not. We're doing good with the watch parties, bro. Shit, we had 2 watch parties in a row, 63-21, and beat the Chiefs back to back. Okay. Dick Lavender was good. AP or bust. Love AP, man. Jesse Murrow, can't remember, man. Slike Vader, Tuiasa Sopo, you guys are talking about. Steve Berline, oh my God. Yeah, we had him for like 10 seconds, man. Steve Berline for like 10 seconds, bro. Like 10 seconds, man. Not a long time, dog. I mean, we had motherfuckers, bro. I think somebody told me, I think it was my boy Chris Leonard. I said, yo, dog, I don't know how many quarterbacks I've had as a fan of the Raiders since 74. He said, Shaq, you've had 29 quarterbacks or 30. He said something like he counted them all up. Like 30 quarterbacks, bro, I've had. And guess what? I never rooted against one of them, dog. I'm a real one, dog. I never rooted against not one. A lot of y'all can't say that y'all root against Derek Carr still to this day. I never rooted against my quarterbacks as much as I hated their guts. As long as the game was on and they was on the field, I was rooting for them. As soon as the game was over, halftime, commercial break, I'm talking shit. But during the game, let's go, let's go. I have like 30 quarterbacks, bro, at least. At least. And I've only got 2 that ever did anything for me. Oh, shit, Derek Carr never did nothing for us. I'm like, even the other motherfucking 28 didn't either. Daryl LaMonica never won us a Super Bowl. Rich Gannon lost us a Super Bowl. Who else did anything? None of them. Only 2. Okay? And one of them did it twice. Stabler did it once, Plunkett did it twice. Stabler 1-0, Plunkett 2-0. What have we done since? Nothing. They're all ain't done shit. There's Salato in the house. Joe Salato. Jesse Murrow, so many sorry quarterbacks, man. They say hate, would have, could have, should have, but I think we're in first place if Carr's still here. I agree, man. That offense, we were scoring 28 a game when we had that offense. But you know what? Hey, man, like I said, you guys know everything, but you don't know shit. And then when I bring it up, you tell me, stop talking about them. Like, man, you guys don't get to control what I say, bro. You got to get your own channel to have control. Get your own channel, build your own audience, do all of that shit. Come up with a catchy name and get on here and put in the work hours. Then you can do what you want to do. But over here, we do what we want to do. Rodney Pete, you keep naming them, dog. God, Jay Schrader could barely hand the ball off to Bo Jackson. Yes, you remember. I hated Jay Schrader. But Al Davis loved that dude. I'm like, I couldn't stand that guy, man. At least Mark Davis, not Mark Davis. I mean, Mark Wilson. Excuse me, Mark Wilson. I hated Mark Wilson only really because he wasn't Plunkett, but he was pretty good. You know, now that I'm older and I'm more mature, I can say that he actually was decent. But a lot of people put too much on Jay Schrader, not Jay Schrader, on what you call it, man. Guy from the Giants, man, who came over and won the Super Bowl, man, with us. They put a lot on him. Jesse Murrow, immaculate reception 72. Hey, man, that's the first football player I ever remember, but I was not a fan of any team. I was too young. And I asked my dad about it. I just talked to my father about it a couple of days ago. I said, hey, Dad, because my dad was mad about the Chiefs play that they did where they did the Kadarius Toney was on the line, and my dad was like, I don't got a dog in the fight, but I think that's just bad call because they never call that and all that kind of stuff. And I said, Dad, you're talking to a Raider fan. You think I'm mad that the Chiefs got a bad call? And I said, man, you ever heard of the immaculate reception? My dad said, yeah, I was watching it. I said, yeah, Dad, I know you were watching it because I remember you watching it. But I don't remember a lot about it, but I do remember my dad was watching that play because he was watching it with his boys, and I remember them talking about it. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, so I asked him about it, and he was like, yeah, but you guys are the Raiders, so they're going to definitely do that. I'm like, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. You're mad because of the Chiefs shit, but when it came to that immaculate reception, you ain't got shit to say. Dante said, you're Shaq, you're still alive. Yeah, I'm still talking. Kyle Bowler, Jesse Murrow. Anyone out here that think Purcell has their real name on here? All right, you guys, man, my phone is going to die, man. It's time to go. All right, man, love all y'all, man. I'll come in and holler at you guys tomorrow. I'll probably take a little smoke break. Come in and smoke a little cigar with you guys and chop it up. And my phone's about to die on you guys. Love all y'all, man. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Let's get this next win. We'll see what's up with AP, but it is still up in the air. Matthew Sheckenfield.